Hello everyone, and peace of Christ to all of you. As you notice, there is some difficulty in the sound system. Later we will check it out. Please invite your friends, and today is a kind of a comedy. You know, like I was looking at the news, you know, and you know, like everyday news is the same garbage, you know, nothing changed. Afghanistan. And not only that, I saw in the news that Afghani refugees now are complaining, you know, I mean, I mean, look at this. You take them out of their country, which is hell for them, and now they are complaining about the sandwich they are eating is not full of meat. So, you know, those people who they are leaving, I wonder if they are leaving for better opportunity or they are leaving because their life in risk. And you bring them to USA or to Europe, and what they will do, the kuffar, look what the kuffar are doing to us, you know, the kuffar, alhamdulillah, you know. I mean, the Western are really, literally stupid. And when I say the Western, I'm talking about the Western government. But the surprising news is that what was holding Afghanistan together for at least a year, it was 500 American soldiers. So Taliban was bowing down to America just by leaving 2,500 soldiers. So the question is, as long 2,500 soldiers can control a country, how weak this Taliban is. I mean, come on. If the Taliban, they are by hundreds of thousands, and they attack, throw more rocks, that should be causing a problem. I mean, how coward those Taliban to stay hiding in their caves just because there's 2,500 American soldiers in Afghanistan. So when you hear the American are withdrawing their troops, you think, okay, the American army is leaving, and you know, Muslims like going around saying that, you know, we defeated America. You defeated America. They are leaving by themselves. And not only that, Trump 4 years ago is the one who set the date. It's Trump who set the date, not Biden. But for sure, Trump, he was supposed to going to do it better. But I think, yeah, better, at least because they fear him, you know. This is potato, nobody fear him. And this is why what happened. You know, when this guy, he talked too much, you know, this guy is like Muhammad. Joe Biden is Muhammad. He talked too much, he say nothing except stupid things. So he starts saying, we are leaving, we are done there, we will not stay there, we will not involve in any war with them. Taliban, they got the message. And the Afghani, they got the message too. That's it, they are leaving. And all those who they are in the army of Afghanistan, they are just people there to get salary. They are not really fighters. Taliban, they are fighting for drugs. They are drug dealers. You know, they are criminals. And the funny, they say, they cut the hand, as somebody posted in a video, they cut the hand of somebody because he stole a sheep. All of them, they steal women, they steal a human, they steal a property, they are the biggest thief in this earth. And then they cut the hand of a poor guy because he stole a sheep. Shouldn't we cut the hands of Muhammad too? He was a caravan rider. All of us, we know, and even the Muslims agree. So the disaster is that we have 2,500 American soldiers making the Taliban doing poo-poo. Literally. If we say the Taliban, they have a 300,000 fighter. Where is my calculator? Somebody calculate for me. And you know, I mean, like, and the funny about this comedy, you see the Muslims around, Allahu Akbar, we defeated the American brother. You idiot. They are living by themselves. You see, that will be defeat if you attack and you take city from them, from their hand. But they are leaving already. You know, when they are in the airport, you came, you idiot. They are already in the airport. But what is hard to believe is how stupid this Biden is. And you know, for me, actually, this is a very good thing. And I will tell you why. Next year we will have election, not long from now, we will have election for the Congress and the senators. Imagine how horrible the election will be. Oh boy. Who is going to vote for this donkey? He's called Biden. Actually, I called him Joe Bite Me, because when he talk, he bite. He don't, like, this guy is an idiot. Sort of, if you know what, like, okay, Muhammad, when he said, if the man have orgasm first, the baby will be a boy. If the women have orgasm first, the baby will be a girl. Biden, he did beat Muhammad in that. I mean, I think Muhammad is jealous because he took the stupidity certification from Muhammad. And Muhammad was #1 for a long time. And now Muhammad is like, what? Who is this guy? I'm not the one. Like, what? You know the thing? You know? Like, you know, we are created by that thing, you know, like, you know, and the thing, you know? So, you know the thing. Right? Taliban, now they have M16. Hey, my friend, all of those, they can take them down in 2 seconds. They forgot that those M16, they are made by America and they have the GPS on them in America and they can hunt them in 2 seconds. And what this is M16? They can even fly with it? Give me a break, my friend. First of all, none of those weapons they have is American weapon really. I mean, it's not American army weapon. Those are given to the Afghani. Remember always, America gave always, what they call it? I don't know what, scrap weapon to other countries. There's no country in the world who make weapon, give you real weapon compared to their weapon. So the weapon they sell to other army or they give it to other army as donation, it's a scrap. Like when Erdogan, he buy from the Russian the 400 missiles, right? 400 missiles, takbir, Allahu Akbar, takbir. Okay, Russian give it. But the 400 missiles which is given to Turkey is not the same 400 is in Russia. Same as all airplanes. The American airplane, which is for USA Army, is different from American airplanes are given or sold to different army. There's no army in the world will sell you a weapon equal to their weapon, because that will make you equal to them. So remember that. So they have no really, I mean, all of this is garbage. If the American now they start attacking them, they will run away right away, like rats. But the funny, really, the irony is, for 21 years, we have American soldiers keeping those rats in their underground. Rats, literally. Allah could not help them. Muhammad could not help them. Jibreel could not help them. Even Christian Prince could not help them. but Biden, he can help them. Yeah. So, you know, for me, actually, this is very good news. I mean, I'm not talking about the disaster as a good news. No, I'm talking about good news that people, they will be spitting in this coming election at every stupid idiot he supported Biden. Just 2 weeks ago, he says, oh, the Afghani government, there's no way it's going to collapse. It's going to stay there for years. I mean, this guy is coming from where? Especially, there is a report saying to him, in front of him, you idiot. There's no army in Afghanistan. Taliban are not getting closer because of our army. 2,500, keep them there. You can withdraw all your army. Keep just 2,500, that's it. For the last 365 days, Taliban could not even injure an American soldier. Can you believe it? And do you see how coward they are? They could not even injured. Why? Because they are not shooting. I mean, come on. You see, once I throw a rocks and I killed a bird, but by mistake, you know, people, they look at me like, wow, how good his aiming is. I was so proud, you know. Honestly, I throw a rock on the air and I hit the bird, and people, they thought I was like aiming at the. There's no way you can hit the bird by your arm, you know. Like, and everybody says, "How you can do that, man?" Sure, I can do that. Come on. In the Middle East, all of us, we do that. You know, just go and see what we did to Israel. And then the Muslim, they start celebrating. And then the Mufti of Oman, he says, praise be to Allah, victory for Taliban over the American. I hope soon, alhamdulillah, we are going to delete Israel and we are going to free Jerusalem. And the idiot himself, his country, have a big base for the American, and the American AWACS is flying over his head. May Allah bless your turban, Mr. Mufti of Oman. So all those who go around speaking about victory, you cowards, where have you been for the last 21 years? So now when we are leaving, it's victory. It's like I'm debating a Muslim for the last 8 hours. And then it's time to go. Okay, I'm going to sleep, okay? Hey, run away, Allahu Akbar, takbir. But you know what? I like it, really. I like it that I want to see what will happen in the coming election. You see, if you are a Democrat and still you want to vote for this donkey, Joe Biden, can we even call Biden and his administration? I mean, do you know what administration means? Where is my coffee? I'm going to die soon without my coffee. Give me some coffee. I want a black coffee because this is a black comedy. Listen, I mean, Joe Biden, I don't know. I mean, look, hold on. Let me show you a picture of Joe Biden when he is like he's making victory. Like, when he is doing really good, Okay. Now, don't tell me you don't like this picture of Joe Biden, please. Look at him in the cloud. He is giving finger to every Democrat. Oh, this is not Joe Biden. He looked like him. This is Zakir Naik. Okay, but they speak the same. They say the same garbage. But my name is Joe Biden, and today I'm going to tell you that Afghanistan is going to handle it, and the American army do not need to be there. So I'm going to withdraw. This is your Joe Biden. I mean, from all the American citizens in USA, you could not find somebody more donkey than this guy to be a president. I mean, are we voting for the most stupid donkey, or we are voting for the most stupid, smart citizen? What's wrong with American people? Sorry for the mistake, because they look together. I mean, they look the same, You remember Joe Biden talking about the hair in his legs? I mean, have you ever heard of somebody going to be elected as a president, standing to talk about himself, and talking when I was the children, they used to come and play with the hair of my leg, This is not like a conversation at home between his friends. This is a speech for election. And then the dummy American, they vote for this guy. I mean, you want to vote for someone genius. You have more fingers to use. Even Joe Biden, you have no fingers. What is his fingers, by the way? I mean, look, the fingers of Zakir Naik are all over the place. Look, now he is scratching his fertilized beard. The guy is working in his beard for the last 20 years, trying to make it to grow. He used fertilizer, he used onion, he put lime. I mean, he tried all the trick. And it's not growing. I think even this beard is not real. I think it's like it's a glued something. Zakir, don't just scratch it so much. It's going to come out. And when you say the truth to them, they give you a look. Look at this. That's deep. This is Joe Biden when he was receiving the questions from the journalist. Like, what? And the Democrat now, they could not find anything wrong with Joe Biden, and they found a rescue with Angelina Jolie. Angelina Jolie. Angelina Jolie is the hero. She jumped in every camp, and supposedly she is the one who will rescue everybody in the world. For sure, I mean, come on. I mean, I need to rescue you. Somebody call Angelina Jolie to come to Zakir Naik. He need Angelina Jolie to rescue him. Trust me, for the sake of Angelina Jolie, he will leave Islam and he will leave his 20 wives. And oh boy, we better not to go there. From where Taliban get their weapon? The market for weapon is everywhere, you know. I mean, when I was in the Middle East, it's forbidden to have Israeli weapon, right? I mean, nobody buy Israeli weapon, but we have Israeli weapon. You know, like I remember first time I used Uzi, you know, Uzi gun. If somebody is in here from Israel, he knew what Uzi. Very fantastic gun, you know. But how they come, you know, always there is people who smuggle weapon, drug dealers, you know, weapon smuggler, etc. So you can always buy weapon. There's a huge market of weapon. Actually, even sometime government, they smuggle, you know, guns under like the title of you know, criminals, let us say, like supported this. They sell it to criminals so they can smuggle it to support a propaganda or what they call revolution, or to cause trouble inside the country. Yeah. Where the Taliban get the money? The Taliban is the biggest drug dealers in the world, in case you do not know. You know, so yeah, they have they make money. They make money from drugs. But additional to that, there is Qatar. Qatar is a big fund. And the funny, by the way, hold on. I cannot take the picture of Zakir, I mean Joe Biden from the screen. Sorry. But I have to for a second. Just forgive me. I know you love him. Look at this news. Where Taliban leaders were. Where they were like living. Taliban leaders. Do you know where? Guess where? 50 meters away from the American base in Qatar. I mean, is that a comedy? Where they live in Qatar. They are not in a prison, they live in a nice palaces, nice villas. They have servants. They have security. Where? In Qatar. And who is in Qatar? We have the biggest American base for troops in the world, maybe. How is that can be? You see how dirty those who they are in the White House? You see how dirty? You see how filthy? You see what kind of garbage we have in the White House, regardless if it's Trump or Biden. Garbage in, garbage out, my friend. This is garbage. How you are looking for Taliban to fight them and they are next door to you and they are in Qatar? Go arrest them. You know, we have control of Qatar. We can bring the Prince of Qatar himself and put him in the zoo, where he deserves to be. For he's a filthy animal. He is the biggest pocket of money for terrorism in the world. This is why Taliban is there. And not only that, Joe Biden, he said thank you to Qatar just 2 days ago. Thank you, Qatar. For what? You see how filthy, you see how they are lying to you. You see how they are lying to the world. Only naive people, they listen to what they hear in the news without thinking. You know, the news is there, but you have to connect the dots together. So when you hear Biden saying thank you Qatar, ask yourself, okay, just Taliban leaders, they just left Qatar. They are there for the last 20 years. So how come the American, they did not arrest them or capture them? You know, Qatar is in the size of a farm. You know, George Bush farm is bigger than all of those countries, Qatar, Emirat, Bahrain, together. That's George Bush farm alone in Texas. I wanna get a farm like this, so I can do farming, and then I will be calling myself a farmer, and then I'm going to farm cocaine. And then I became a leader for Taliban. And then I became a holy man because I'm selling cocaine. Cocaine. I mean, what kind of English does guy he have? Even Zakarnak, speak better English than him. Right? So, you know, we have to be smart and we have to be always vigilant. Doesn't matter if you're an American or Indonesian, or it doesn't matter what country you're from. They lie to you. The news is the faucet of lies. You know, when Trump, he said fake news. Well, okay, fake news, but your news is fake too. All of them, their news is fake. I have a news for you. You know, yesterday, this is true news, by the way. I'm not going to exaggerate now. You know, I like to say the truth. Yesterday, there's a big donkey come to my window, knock at the window. I said, who is this? He said, Al-Burak. Al-Burak means lighting. I said, okay, donkey, how come you speak my language, which is Arabic, you know? He said, Alhamdulillah, I speak Arabic. And I've been taught by Taliban. Okay, so I said, what do you want? He said, I have a message for you. I said, okay, what the message? He said, Allah, he want to see you. So anyway, like, this is a true story, by the way. I mean, this is not fake news. So I did ride the donkey, and his back is so wide, man. You cannot believe it. It's like a 20 king-size bed, you know? I was like flipping, jumping, like, those things like boing, 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 boing. And it never failed, by the way. I mean, it's amazing. So, very comfortable. And there is a stereo system, sound system, even 3D TV in the top of him. Oh, that's amazing. So good. I was watching cartoon, you know? So, because I like cartoon. I mean, cartoon is the only truth in this world. Anyway, so... Did I exaggerate too much? I did not, right? It's true, right? It's true. Until now, I think the story makes sense. So anyway, I fly with the donkey and I went to the first heaven. And then I found there Adam. Like, what the heck? Like, Adam, and I said to the angel there, he's an angel with me, you know. He's like a tourist guide, you know, angel. His name is Zibril. So I said, Zibril, who is this guy? This guy, he was like crying. He looked at the right side and he laughed. And he looked at the left side and he cried. Like, what the heck? I was like amazed. Like, what? What's wrong with this guy? Who is this guy? And somehow he looked like me, you know. He's like scary, you know. His beard is so long. He did not shave it for 20 centuries because he's cheap, trying to save some, the thing, you know. I mean, the thing, you know. By the way, if you have any difficulty of anything, any machine, any car to solve, to fix, etc., get a manual or direction written by Joe Biden. It's called "You Know the Thing." You know what I mean? And that will. What do you mean? You know? You should not say ever. Do you know what I mean? You know what you think. I mean, you know the thing. You know. So anyway, so like I asked him, who is this guy? Who is this guy? He said to me, this is Adam. I was like shocked. Like, what? Huh? What? I could not believe it. So I said to him, okay, Zibril, why, Adam, he is looking right and he laugh and he look left and he cry. He said, because when he look right, he see his children's in heaven. Okay. When he look left, he see the children's who go to hell and he cry. You know what? I will take any job in the world, including cleaning garbage. I will not like to be Adam. Imagine the guy now in heaven, and all what he do, he look at the right and he laugh. He look at the left and he cry. All day long. For eternity. How fun is that, man? My keyboard stopped talking. Stop working. I need to buy a keyboard. I'm being cheap. Come on. There's some letters they don't work. I have to click many times and then they work. Okay, let us see. know when Adam he did cry? Do you know when Adam he cry, how much cry he, you know, like he generate? I want to get your wild guess. Guess, not guess. Sorry, excuse my English. Anyone knows? How much Adam he did cry? How much water, tears came from his eyes? Anyone knows? You guys, you know, I feel sorry for you. You guys are not advocate, you know. All of you are an advocate, and all of you are Taliban. I'm trying to find the reference in English, but I could not find it in English. So we have to use a Prophet Google translation. Okay, Prophet Google translation here. It says see. Okay, let us see. Put it in the screen. I mean, everybody speak Arabic except you people. What's wrong with you? The chicken in Middle East speak Arabic. The rabbit spoke to it. The rocks, even they say to the Prophet of Allah, Alhamdulillah, Assalamu alaikum. What's wrong with you people? Okay, read with me here, read with me, read with me. Man. This is one of the books. I mean, the reference is all over. Kitab al-Mawa'il. Okay. What it says here. وقال الحسن بكى آدم عليه السلام حين أهبط من الجنة ما أتى حتى جرت أودية سرنديب من دموعه. What is that? فأنبت الله بذلك الواد من دموع آدم الدار الصيني والفلفل. Okay, hold on. Let us use Google translation. Shall we? Guys, shall I use Google translation or not to use Google translation? Okay. Translate to English. Man, where is the reference? Hold on. Read, brother and sister. Read with me the knowledge of Allah and what the Prophet Muhammad he taught the Muslims. Al-Hassan said, Al-Hassan, you know, this is Al-Hassan, you know, come on. If Al-Hassan is saying something, that's mean big poo-poo is coming. Get ready. Get your tissue. Why I'm going to that location? I mean, what's wrong with you? Al-Hassan said, Adam, peace upon him, cried when he descended from paradise for 100 years. What the heck? Only? I mean, come on. When he come from paradise, not paradise, paradise. In Arabic, we don't have P, by the way. Some people say to me, why you say Pakistan? You idiot. In Arabic, we don't have P. And I'm saying the name in Arabic, Pakistan, not Pakistan. Hello, Allah knows best anyway. So when Allah, he sent Adam from heaven, Adam, he sat in his bum, crying for 100 years only. Not only that, until the valley of Serendib. What is Serendib is that? I mean, what the heck, Serendib? The valley of Serendib, this is in India, brother. Ran down from his tears. Flood alert. Like, you know, those who live in certain areas, like they have, like now we have a storm coming, supposedly a hurricane is going to be a hurricane soon here, you know. So, Alhamdulillah, don't worry about the hurricane, which is rare to happen here. And brother is going to, it's full of the tears of Adam. So, the valley of Serendib ran down from his tears. And God made from his tears the valley, you know, like from the tears of Adam. The translation is silly. He made all kind of spices. Look at those spices. Black pepper. I don't know, like the translation here says this word, I don't know. The racini. I don't know, this translation is good. No, this is false translation. Okay. Ad-Darus-Sini supposedly is a kind of a spice. And it says then the paper, this is black paper. Okay. So Allah, He made from the tears of Adam the black paper, and that spice grow from his tears. Okay. And then he continued, not only that, not only that, not only that. Let me see how I can find this bird. I don't know the name in English. Hold on. What is this bird? And from the tears of Adam, this bird is a grow. The grow. Have you ever heard of a bird growing from tears? Okay, let's see. Actually, maybe in the translation it shows. Does it say? Yeah, it doesn't. It says here he made peace cooks. Is that correct translation? Okay, hold on. I don't know really. Okay, let me show you the image and you tell me what the real name for the correct name. Okay, do you see this this bird over the screen? What is the name of this bird in English? Anyone knows? I know it does take time for you to receive the image, you know. So Allah, He made from the tears of Adam, brother, this bird. I mean, don't you think really, this is the news we hear today from CNN about Joe Biden? Who can beat Joe Biden in fake news, save the Prophet of Allah, peace upon him? Oh, okay, so it's correct translation then. Yeah, because here it says, yeah. But you know, guys, imagine how Allah He do things. Adam, he cry, from his cry, those birds grow. Hey, Adam, can you drop some tears in my backyard so I can have those birds and eat every day? I mean, they are beautiful birds, but it is good too. So from the tears of Adam, brother, this bird is created. For sure, this is a true story. I mean, come on. Why you have gun and bullets? Are you Islamophobe? Okay, this is a good question. Hold on. Are you lighting thunder? You know, I'm going to try to answer you inspired by your name. Do you know that lightning and thunder, according to the Quran, in chapter 13, verse number 13, is an angel? Secondly, you potato. As long having guns and bullet make you Islamophobe, that means all of you are Islamophobe, including Taliban. You stupid idiot, son of Muta. I bet you, your mom, she did not give birth to you by real marriage. It was lightning who struck her. And she gave a child like you, full of light. Actually, the hadith says that the Prophet, when his mother, she gave birth to him, from her vagina, a light came out and reached all the way the palaces of Damascus. Is that true or I'm lying? So, Mr. Lightning, you are a stupid donkey, idiot, son of Muta, garbage. I have guns since I was a kid. Actually, my first gift when I was an infant, it was a gun. And by the way, the guns I got, it shoot forward, not backward, like the one Taliban have. Okay? Did you saw that Taliban guy trying to use an American weapon? He do not know how to use it. He shot himself. Anyway, you know, like what happened to Taliban using an American weapon is the same what happened to them when first time they used the gym. They jump in the walking machine, they fly. He hit the bomb, he fly. Anyway, so Abdul, If the one who carry weapon is Islamophobe, that means all of you Muslims are Islamophobe. Are you Christianophobe then? We carry weapon to defend ourselves, not to kill. We are not criminals like Muhammad. Otherwise, if the Christians, by carrying weapon, they mean to kill everybody, then we can wipe Taliban out of existence or the country in 2 seconds. And you know that. Which country can challenge us really for real, in real war? Nobody. You know that, potato. But you are lucky that we are merciful and we don't smash you, even though we could. Anyway, we go back to our topic. So Allah, brother, He created this bird from the tears of Adam. This story here is no different from the story of the victory of Taliban. Because if 2,500 soldiers, American soldiers, they were able to defeat Taliban for all those years, and they are drinking coffee and tea, and Taliban don't even dare to shoot a bullet at them. So how you claim victory? When we leave, you claim victory, you coward. Your news is the same as Muhammad news. And then, brother, look, after Adam, he cried all this time. And the black paper, guys, how many of you have a black paper at home? How many of you have a black paper? When you are eating black paper, I have a bad news for you. You are eating the tears of Prophet Adam, alayhi salam. It's created from his tears, brother. And it's a true story, by the way. I mean, all those stories are very authentic. I mean, Muhammad, he don't lie. And then, look, Allah, He sent Jibreel. And Jibreel said to Adam, okay, listen, Adam. Habibi Adam, raise up your head. Allah, He forgave you. Look at this drama. True story. That's deep. That's so deep. Why we don't see this good news in CNN? I mean, who is better to talk about these days? Joe Biden, Afghanistan, or Prophet of Allah, with all his stories are full of truth? Do we have any Muslim have any comment? Or you are busy trying to take airplane, because airplane to the west, to the Kuffar land, because you love too much Islamic land? How much they love Islamic land? Why they are running away from somebody who want to practice the beautiful, amazing religion of Islam? What's wrong with you? Like this guy, his name is Sheikh Uthman. Why he is coming from Afghanistan and he don't want to live under the Islamic Sharia Allah? He live in a country, in a city where people, they go and they are swimming with bikini in the beach. Why he is here? Isn't it this is haram? Do he dare to say this is haram? Oh, he is busy to take. He's busy taking selfie with the one who ate the Quran, and when he called him my friend, and he tell him give me 5, and then like like what the heck? I mean, the guy, he made movies about your prophet, making fun of him. You coward, potato! What kind of Taliban you are? What kind of sheikhs you are? Maybe he's not a Taliban. He's working with the He was translator, I think, with the American army. That's why he got here. I don't know. But anyway, the hypocrites, those hypocrites, they claim Islam is the best, but nobody want to live under Islam. They cry to leave Islam. If we open now the borders of every single Afghani, and those Democrats, they want to do that, they are idiots, you know. Nobody will stay in Afghanistan, including Taliban. Do they dare to teach what the Quran is teaching, or they are practicing taqiyya 24 hours, 7 days a week? Do they dare to say we want to cut the hands and the feet? Do they dare to say we should kill the one who leaves Islam? Do they dare to make a statement like that? They are coward Taliban. Why they are ashamed of their religion? You know, a Muslim, he once called me, you remember, I mean, many Muslims, they call me, I don't know how many thousands. And once he said to me, Christian Prince, your Jesus, he said, bring them in front of me and slaughter them. I said, yeah, Jesus, he said that, you know. We don't do taqiyya. But Jesus did not kill anyone. This is about that in the judgment day, that anyone who don't believe in him, he will be punished. We don't say this is not true. We don't say this is absolutely false. We don't deny it. A believer who is ashamed of his belief is no believer. The sign of taqiyya, or the practice of taqiyya, which is a protection, which is something taught by Muhammad in the Quran by his God, is a clear sign of shame. You know, because you start lying about your faith because you're ashamed of it. If you are proud, you will never do so. That is the truth. When people, they start hiding, because they hide what is shame. Why we wear clothing when we get out, we don't get naked? Because this is a shameful part to show, not right. Why people, they hide their sin? Because it's a shame. People who they are proud of their belief, they don't hide their shame. Okay, where the sun set, brother? Ah, no, brother. The sun does not set, brother, in the murky water. The Quran says that it appeared to the Qur'an. Okay, you know what? I'm going to shave my 26-foot beard. If you can show me where it says it as it appeared to him. Anyone can show me where it says that in the Quran? So, in order to defend the shameful, stupid book of the shameful Muhammad lying, shamefully, we give false statement. We don't hold the book and say, oh, we are proud of our book. We lie about it, fabricate words, adding it to it, in order to protect the fake, false prophet. His name is Muhammad. That is the truth. Somebody saying my beard was timed as 20 foot. I did not tell you what happened, my friend. So what happened, you know, my beard fly over from my window, you know, and then it's stuck with the window of other driver. You know what I mean? And he drives so fast. It's fast, like my car is very old. So he was driving fast, and and my beard get longer, you know. Yeah. I closed the window from my side, so he can drag me out, you know. It's going to be painful. So, you know, like my beard now is stuck between my window and his window. So like we were like a beard windowing, you know, like you know, like a window connection, you know, like a true story. This is a true story. You don't believe me? Sahih Bukhari. What's wrong with you? So it became, you know, 26 foot. True story. So where the sun set, No, 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 no. It does not say it's set in murky water. It's not say that. It appears, Zulkarnain, appear. Like, where is the word appear? I mean, can somebody show me where it says he found the setting place of the sun? Where it says it appear. We have to add the word appear. We have to add the word appear. If we have to add the word beer too. Beer, whiskey, you name it. What's wrong with that? It appear. Where? And then when we showed him that their prophet himself, he is saying the same. The exact same thing. Does it appear to Muhammad too, brother? Oh no, no, it doesn't here appear to Muhammad, but this is a weak hadith. Look, what? It says here, Sahih. Authentic. Authentic in the chain, which means everything is fine. Very good. Where the sun set, Muhammad? You know, by the way, I noticed that Muhammad, he feels he's a scientist only when he is riding a donkey. Nothing wrong with riding a donkey, by the way. This is actually very humble, but this is not the point. But this guy, like, when he rides a donkey, he gets inspiration from Allah about science. Look, all the hadith about science, he is riding donkey. Muhammad is in the top of the donkey, science come. I mean, there's a connection. So Muhammad is riding the donkey, and the guy is sitting behind Muhammad, which is a very good thing to do. You don't want to sit in the front of Muhammad, trust me. I mean, according to Muslims, this guy, he had the power of 4,000 men in sex. I mean, they don't exaggerate, man. He had the power of 40 men of people of heaven. And people of heaven, each one of them, he had the power of 100 men in earth. What is the total? 4,000 men. So the prophet, he had a penis. May Allah bless his penis. It's a laser gun machine. It's not even a laser gun machine. I don't know. It's made like 4,000 men in boom boom. And by the way, that proves that he's a prophet, because Allah prophet, his penis will be so powerful. You will never find a prophet of God, his penis is so good, is not so good to be true. Actually, Muhammad used to go on war with it. Like, you know, he slashed like, and the enemy, like, I saw Muhammad doing that to T-72, a Russian tank. Taliban used the penis of the prophet, like, and the Russian tank became 2 pieces. True story. So, did the prophet say the sun set in murky water? No, brother. He is saying it appeared to Zulkarnain. Okay, Abdul, there's no Zulkarnain here. So, because they are ashamed of their religion, and even now Taliban, by the way, they are trying to present themselves as a new Taliban. What happened? She's a new girl now. She's a virgin again. They are saying they want to practice a new modern Sharia law. What does that mean? Just to get the approval of the international community? What a coward, taqiyab. Huh? Anyway. Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when I come for you? Bad boys. Do we have anybody here have a comment about this amazing science of the prophet? Any Muslim? Yeah, Taliban, they are updating their software. They have a new Qur'an. I don't know. I mean, for me, I don't like what happened in Afghanistan. This is really was Djupet of this filthy, stupid, idiot, donkey, monkey, shonky, ronky, funky, monkey, donkey, taki, toki. I mean, all the names in the world. I cannot give it to Biden to describe this guy. However, for us in America, I believe this is the best thing happened for the coming election. And if you are a person who did vote before to Biden, well, shame on you to vote for him again. Shame on you. You see, countries is not only a powerful army, powerful economy. Leaders can destroy countries. When Gorbachev, he became the president of the Soviet Union. Soviet Union was economy horrible, blah, 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 horrible, blah, 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 horrible, but still, it is the most powerful country in the world. Maybe after America. Still, nobody can really leave. Nobody dare to leave. But when you have a weak president, the country collapses. And now, because of what happened, people, they will start thinking now we start hearing terrorists saying, Allahu Akbar, defeat America, you know. They felt we have a weak person in the White House. When Trump, he was in the White House, even though I don't agree with many things he does, or he did, nobody dare even to put his head out. When Trump, he went to Saudi Arabia, 65 Muslim king and president, they bowed down to him. Go watch the video. And he was schooling them about how to live. They brought 65 Muslim king and president to meet him. This is what happened when you have a stupid idiot in the White House. They knew that America is so strong. They knew that America have the most powerful army. They knew that they can be whipped out. But they knew too that we have a potato in the White House. Why I turn subscribe only mood? So you can subscribe. What's wrong with that? They have it in YouTube. I looked today. I said to myself, you know, subscribe only mood. That's wonderful. So why you want to join my chat if you don't want to subscribe? Is that hurting your feeling? You are a Muslim, call me open Skype. Here we go. You are a Muslim, and now I made you subscribe to my channel. See how powerful it is? Okay. You want to call me in Skype, my friend? Are you sure? Okay, I will open just a Skype for you. What is your name in Skype? Give me your name in Skype, please. Is it the same name? Look, is that you, Ahmed FAA? Is that you, Ahmed? What is your name there? I have somebody, his name is Ahmed FAA. And he's giving me, he was reciting Quran. Are you there? Let me show you what Ahmed, may Allah bless him, how much Quran he knew. If in Bible, forget, son of Muta, you what? What? I will murder you. You coward, son of Muta, why you don't come? And look at those racist words. You see how filthy they are? Look, 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 look. Look, 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 look. Let me call this guy. Ahmad is what? Is not online? Okay. I want to see how brave you are. I want to murder you. And look at the filthy words. Look, 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 look. Cowards. You stupid idiot. If I fear people saying to me, I will murder you, I will not be here from a long time ago. You coward, I will be so glad if you come to me. I would love it. Hey, Ahmad, where are you, my friend? Ahmad Karim, are you there? I will give you 3 minutes to text me. Otherwise, I will block you. Are you there, Ahmad Karim? I'm assuming that Ahmad Karim is not the same person, right? I don't know. Are you there? Okay, just forget about him. If there is any Muslim? I mean, I have tons of messages, but I don't see anyone is a Muslim. And I don't even know. This is why I hate this Skype, you know. I mean, I have thousands of messages. I will not check even one of them. When I am live, then you will talk to me if you are a Muslim, and then I will take your call. Anyone else? No. So what happened to Ahmad Karim? Oh, you know what? Ahmad Karim is busy now. He is trying to find where the sun set now. He is looking for the spring of water where the sun set. I mean, put yourself in his shoes. Right? So open your Skype. I want to call you. We open our Skype. We don't. He's not there. What happened to Ahmad? Anyway, forget about him. So as you see, my friend, those are hypocrite people. They lie. They lie about what is Sharia law. Oh, the Quran says beat your wife. Oh, brother, it says beat her lightly. Even they are now saying, oh, he says beat her, means stay away from her. What? You see how much hypocrite they are? They are ashamed of their religion. Who is a sheikh who live in USA? I will give you an example. You see this guy, he said that Christian prince is in burqa. Let's see who's in burqa. Do you dare to quote what your prophet said about beating women, that you should beat women? Do you dare to say what your prophet says about gays and lesbians? Do you dare to say what you should do to Christians and Jews? Do you dare to read that the Quran says kill the Christians and the Jews wherever you find them unless they pay you? Do you dare to read what your prophet says if you see a Christian or a Jew in the street, force him in the sewage? Spit on him? They don't dare. Because here they wear burqa. There they are men. Here they are burqa. Remember that. Yeah. Are these hadith which are not sahih, reliable? My friend, I believe all the hadith. You see, I don't know even if Muhammad was exist as a person, to be honest with you. Because everything there doesn't make sense. Nothing in this religion makes sense. Okay, listen. Muhammad's name is Muhammad ibn Abdullah. Okay, how he is the son of Abdullah and his father don't believe in Allah? Do you know what I'm saying? how he is a person who is a kafir. He will go to hell. And his name, the father of Muhammad, Abdullah, which means servant of Allah. It's very well known that they changed the names because the names are insulting. All the uncles of Muhammad, they have names of pagan gods, Abdul Manaf, Abdul Manat, etc. And I believe even Muhammad's name is not Muhammad. Even Islamic books witness for that. So, if there is hadith which are not reliable or truthful, if not, how do you know that Muhammad tortured Safiya husband for a treasure before killing him, because both Ibn Ishaq and At-Tabari were not sahih? You see, they are not sahih based on who? You know, when they say Ibn Ishaq is not sahih, that means you should not take anything from Ibn Ishaq. But when they do, anything is embarrassment to Muhammad, they say it is not sahih. Did you hear about Erdogan and even the Crown Prince just a few weeks ago, maybe a month ago? He said we should filter all those hadith. But Ibn Ishaq in his book, he says, any hadith is not suitable, we filter it, we took it off. So already this is after filtration. This is supposedly after deep study, they come with those hadith. And now they are trying to get rid of them, because this is bringing shame. You know, so for centuries those hadith were good, because now they are weak. Those hadith are not good. We need to get rid of them. You see? Anything now is embarrassment to Islam. They say it is weak. Okay, we have Mr. Ahmad Karim. Oh, this is the same guy. Coward, son of Muta. You see, this is the same guy. Look, look, look. Well, thank you, Ahmad Karim. Thank you. May Allah bless your testicles. Okay, Ahmad Karim. You are saying you want to kill me, you want to murder me. Do you dare to talk to me? Okay, let's see. I will call you. It says you need to update. You are using, brother, you are using false window copy maybe. It says you need to update, Abdul. See? Coward. Filthy. You know, the funny is, he called me son of Muta. Guys, did he call me son of Muta? Let us analyze that. So, this guy, he admitted that the Muta practice of Muhammad is nothing but fornication. Correct? Look, look, look. He said, you faggot, son of Muta, be my witness. So he's saying, anyone who practices Muta is a faggot. That is your prophet. And that's your Quran, chapter 4, verse 24. So, you wanted to insult me, but in reality, you are insulting your faggot prophet. This is what you call him. I'm not using my word. This is your word. I don't use those words. You see how stupid you are? This is your prophet saying you can do muta 3 days, 3 nights, and if a man and a woman agree to have boom boom for 3 days, 3 nights, and if they like to increase, they increase. If they like not to increase, don't increase. So when you call somebody with such a word, and I'm reading your name, sorry, your prophet name, so it's not your prophet name. Your prophet's name is not Forget. I mean, okay, Forget, son of Muta. That's mean you are saying that anyone is a son of Mutahi is what you describe, not me. And look at your filthy, racist language, you filthy coward. Look at this. Look. I don't want to even read it. filthy coward. Thank you for insulting the filthy Muhammad. You just get him busted without knowing. For anyone who practices muta according to you is a faggot. This is your word. Anyone who practices muta is a is a faggot. Is a son of muta is a faggot. This is your word, not me. Get out of here, you coward. Just block this guy. We thought you are a man. It turned to be that you are what you said. So here is an example of those cowards. And by the way, if you are a man, you said you want to murder me, come and do it, you coward, son of muta. If you are really a man, you do what you say. You are just a dog who barks too much. What about you show us how you can do it? Huh? Coward? Potato? I'm not going even to report you to the FBI or anyone. No. Just come, you idiot. Potato. So look at this religion. They claim that they cut the hand of the thief and Muhammad is a thief. Even they have articles about how many caravans he was riding, how many women he kidnapped, how many men he killed, and he stole even their clothes. Even his sandal was not his own. Even the ring in his hand, it was a theft. Even the donkey he ride, it was a donkey of a Jew. And by the way, Muhammad, he asked the donkey, the prophet, he asked serious questions. I mean, this is a prophet speaking to his donkey. He asked him, do you like females? The donkey said, no. I mean, a donkey and he is a gay? That's something. Well, the donkey of the prophet, he have to fit with the prophet. So, the prophet said that Allah created the donkey, he said to the prophet, Allah created 60 donkeys from my family, and those are, and he is the last one. He's the last one. It makes sense for the last prophet. 60 donkey. But Muhammad, hold on. If Allah created 6 donkeys for 60 prophet, aren't you the one who said there's 124,000 prophet? How come only 60 they have donkeys? The rest they were using what? Elephant? The stupid Muhammad, he forgot what he said previously, that there is 124,000 and 124,000 prophet. Don't you think the number is so small? No, I don't call authority for people making a threat to me. Why I want to do that? If you are a man, just come to me. Coward. I'm here all those years. Where have you been? Potato. Yeah, exactly. A criminal like Muhammad, he became a lawgiver. He's the one who established law now. This is what Taliban is. They kill, they cut hands, they rape, they steal. They bring boys to dance for them and they rape them after that. And then they are speaking about dignity and punishing the one who don't follow God. This is the truth. But my friend, my point today is, don't blame those cowards, Taliban. Blame the stupid who is in the White House. We have a certified donkey. His name is Joe Bite Me. 200, yeah, I could not believe it really. Before I was saying, okay, they are withdrawing the army. I was saying to myself, maybe we have like 100,000 there. It turned to be only 2,500 troops controlling Afghanistan for the whole year last year. That's it. Taliban bowing down to America by 2,500 of our men. So what you keep telling withdraw what? We just have 2,500 soldiers there. Oh boy. It's very nice to watch TV these days and see how all those idiots, they try to analyze what happened when the reality is very simple. Taliban, the leaders of Taliban, they live in Qatar, 50 meters away from the American base in Qatar, which means we can wrap them all and we can arrest them and we can bring them to the zoo of San Francisco in less than 5 minutes. We have one of the biggest bases in the world. In Qatar. Why nobody get them? How come we want to fight Taliban and they are our next door neighbor in the country of terrorist Qatar? Why even America is protecting the Prince of Qatar? Do you remember Trump going out in the White House saying that Qatar should stop supporting terrorists? Do you remember? I can find a video about it. Just to refresh your memory. Now we don't care really which news agencies is carrying the news. This was a speech I saw myself in the White House, live on TV. Let us see. If I can find the video in YouTube. But maybe it's not a good idea to play it. They will say copyright thing. But anyway, it's all over the news. Here we go. You know, you can go back on time. 2017. He jumped from the window of his White House like a rooster. And suddenly he started doing cuckoo cuckoo, saying that Qatar must stop supporting and fund terrorism at very high level, which means accusing the Prince of Qatar of being the first terrorist. What happened after that? This is the truth, my friend. The truth is ugly. They are selling our kids to the devil. So you join the USA Army, they tell you are defending your country, thank you for your service. You go, you fight, you die, and then they make a deal for your blood. The Prince of Qatar must stop funding terrorists in the highest level. The video is there, go watch it. 2 weeks after, he sold Qatar many airplanes. 3 weeks after, Qatar rented the whole building of the son of Trump, his son-in-law. The rent is how much? $1 billion. We have a person, his name is Ibrahim. He's saying, I'm a Muslim, convert from a Christian to Muslim. So let me call you. No, it says you cannot. This is Ibrahim. Actually, you know what? He's texting me in Paltalk, not in Skype. Hey, Ibrahim, can you text me in Paltalk, my friend? Sorry, in Skype? Because I want to see how, you know, what you're saying. Let me exit Paltalk. So our problem is not only Joe Biden, but at least the Trump. He is, you know, he's scary for those terrorists. You know what I mean? At least when he was in the office, they don't dare even to open their mouth. At least he forced them to pay jizya. This is what happened when you have a weak leader. However, I believe this was a very good news. Not because of what happened to the people there, or, you know, no, this is not the reason, but because the coming election is going to be horrible. So the person, he says, I became a Muslim. Can you text me in Skype, my friend? I will be happy to receive a call from you. Okay, we have our friend who called us last time. She is asking people to pray for her Muslim mother. She have a blood cancer, and we will pray for your mother, my friend. You remember her, the lady who left Islam, and her mother, she is a Muslim still, you know. Her mother, she have a blood cancer, and she is asking us to pray for her. Her mother name is Rafat. Rafat. Muhammad Abdullah. Let us see. No, done. Anyway, I think it's not worth it to take phone calls today. I don't want to keep you longer. It is Saturday anyway. But as you see, you know, this is my warning for people. Don't let the news deceive you. Those people are very weak. They can be demolished so easy. Taliban, Al-Qaeda, ISIS, they are like worms. They go where things stink. This is where they grow. When you have a stinky situation, they will grow. Where you have garbage, they grow. So we got this stinky president in the White House. They grow. As simple as that. And I hope that the coming election, if you are an American person and you are listening, you will not be stupid and vote for Democrat. Democrat, they will demolish this country. This is their plan. They want open border. Democrat, they will make all the state borders become new countries. because every year you are bringing millions of new people to live there from different countries. So maybe in 30 years from now, Texas will not have people from Texas. Maybe all of Texas will become from the Latino countries. And then later they will ask for independent. Same as California. You see, when you bring immigrant, I am an immigrant myself. I cannot be against immigrant, because me, myself, I'm an immigrant. But when you bring an immigrant, he should be a person who agree. First, you would have to check if he is a bad person, a criminal, drug dealer, rapist. Maybe he's wanted in his country. Why? That's why he came. We want good people to come here. This is not about if you are a Mexican or not. This is about you as a Mexican, you need to be free in the land of the free. So you can stay a Mexican in USA, but in the same time you love USA and you become an American citizen. We don't want people to open the borders and then after that we will find that this border became a mess and bad ones taking over states. The cartel, I mean, look what happened in Mexico. We don't want to have a Mexico here. The Mexican themselves, they need somebody to get to save them from those drug dealers. So opening the borders should be open only for the good ones. And the only way to know who's good, who's bad, is to know in the normal processing, not just open the border whoever want to come. Like, who is going to hold Taliban from entering the border now? This is what Democrats, they want to do. Who want to hold ISIS from entering the border? So, I am an immigrant, and if there is no immigration, I cannot be here, me, myself. But you should give the right to stay here for a person who prove that he is fit to stay here. Not a rapist, not a killer, not somebody, he himself is wanted in his country. And don't allow babies to cross the borders, because that will bring human trafficking. You are encouraging such a thing. Do you know what happened to those babies in the way? Do you know how many child molesters there is, they take advantage of them? Do you know how many drug dealers, they will force them into prostitution? I notice always that when Democrats are in charge, terrorists, they thrive. We bring Obama, ISIS take over Syria. Obama leave, ISIS is gone. We bring Biden, ISIS will grow. We bring a Republican, ISIS will die. I mean, isn't it obvious? When they see a strong person who don't fear to go to war, to defend the freedom, they hide. They go under their cave. Are you considered to go to Fox News? First of all, Fox News is one of the lying stations too. Who told you that Fox News is a good news? When the terrorists, they were attacking in Syria, killing Christians, kidnapping women and children, Fox News was saying, why Obama don't support those freedom fighters? Do you remember? Why Obama don't do something about it? This is Fox News. My friend, you are smarter than this. Fox News and CNN is two faces of one coin. Fox News, when Trump, in the day of election, they were one of the first who said Donald Trump, he lost the election. They dumped him, that's it. He was their hero as long as he is in the White House. The day, supposedly, that's it, it's over for him, they dumped him. Those people, they don't have a friends, and they don't have a truth in what they say. Doesn't matter what the name of the station, CNN, CBC, 222, all of them, they are the same garbage. Each one of them have a propaganda. They have agenda. They don't tell you the truth. Obama is gone. Trump, he came. Suddenly Fox News saying why we should be involved in Syria. Look, what happened? When Obama was in the office, we should involve in Syria. When Trump, he came, we should not involve in Syria. Right? Who should you vote for? Independent? My friend, you vote for independent who will never be there. Nobody will. What independent? We have two huge parties. They are controlling the country. As you know the thing. So if you vote for independent, it's like you are wasting your time and fooling yourself. Like, I'm going to vote for somebody, nobody voting for him, right? Secondly, when you say independent, who is that? All of them, they are liberals too. They want to open borders. They want to support the Palestine. They want to, I mean, the hippie. All the independent you can see, they are hippies. Have you ever seen one of them is not hippie? Hey, Mr. Independent President, what is your favorite drink? Sex in the beach. What is your favorite food? Islam is peace dish. No, they are the same garbage. You know? You see, Trump, at least he is like a kid. He say things nobody should say. Like Trump, he said Islam hate us. True. Nobody will say that. Nobody working in politics will say that. So what I like about this Trump, you can say he have a lot of garbage too, but he is the best between all the trash around us. This is why in the coming election, if you go for election, I will vote for him. Not because he's the best of men, he is the best between what we have. Right? Always vote for what is right. Vote conservative. Don't vote for the person. Don't vote for a person. Vote conservative. Vote based on what the Bible teach you. The one who support things against the Bible, don't vote for him. As simple as that. Cabbage? Doesn't matter what country is your country. If your country, you have a real election, it doesn't matter what the name of your country. Never support the hippies because they will mess it up. I mean, look, before, just to show you how things, you know, before the election and what happened in the election, what the radio stations are busy about. What bathroom transgender should use? Like, what the heck? The whole country, Fox News, radio station, you open the radio, transgender, they asking for the right to use, you know, hold on. So this is now the problem in the world. Which bathroom? Silly, you know, silly, they're very silly. This is now the problem. Where a transgender he will pee? And why now they are not talking about it no more? What happened? It died. That's it. That issue solved. See, so you know those propaganda machines. I believe strongly that they are directed by an organization. I cannot tell you. I don't like conspiracy, but I'm very convinced that all huge agencies are a tool of a bigger agency. CNN is not CNN, and Fox News is not Fox News. I believe strongly that all those corporations are owned by bigger corporation, of a mafia, of a gang, to control the mind and the decision of the people. And the naive ones, they go by what those mafia tell you in their TV. So they try to make you trust certain TV station. Let us say you are a Democrat. Okay, you trust CNN, right? Okay. So, but how we know that CNN and Fox News is not really owned by one owner? Is that the name written there about the owner is really the owner? Go check it out. You know, like the game like bad cop, good cop? You know, the bad cop, good cop game? So which one is the bad cop? Which one is the good cop? Like they exchange, you know, they exchange position, which is obviously both of them are two images of one coin. And the purpose is to drive your mood, to drive your mind, to do something fit with their corporation. They never share truthful news with you. You know, Trump, he don't love anyone though. You know, Trump, he like the one who praise him. Trump is like a fluffy. He's like a fluffy dog, you know. Just say you are cute. You know, Trump, he have a little mental illness when it's come to me, you know. Just say you're cute, you know, nobody like me. Yeah, that's it. Nothing like Allah, you know. So Trump, he have this stupidity thing, you know. And whoever say he is good, Trump, he love him. You are wonderful. Say one negative word about him, that's it. You're out, right? So Trump is like a kid, you know. He's literally like a kid. He act like a kid. This is why he was firing his staff every 2 weeks, or sometimes every 10 days. He hire a person for a position, and then he feels sorry for hiring the same person after 2 days, right? So, but still Trump is better than the stupid Biden. Biden, he hired nobody. At least Trump, he hire and he fire. Biden, he did not hire one person because somebody else is hiring for him, right? We have a person, his name is Awes, saying Christianity, ha ha ha. Christianity, ha ha. Okay, okay. I like you to laugh more. Okay, if any guy and any woman, they are Muslim, brother, they can go to bed and do boom, 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 and do ha 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 ha. Is that your prophet teaching, Awasi? Mr. Ha ha ha? Are you laughing at your prophet? Is that what you are laughing at? The West is going to be an Abdul land? No, and that's not, will never happen. You know, like I can say that some stupid Western countries, they are, you know, given chance for losing control. But as long America, USA, is a free land, the rest doesn't count really. And that is impossible in USA. We have a small, tiny minority, and most of them actually they are leaving Islam. Actually, the biggest converted church in USA is Iranian church. Once I was in California, and I saw in the park, huge park full of people, tens of thousands, and they have like written words I could not understand because they are using Arabic letters, but it was not Arabic. So I stopped my car to see what's going on, you know, and I went there, and then I saw signs, and I was able to read, but I could not understand because, you know, they are using, like, it's a Persian, you know, the language is Persian, but this, I can read the words, but hardly I can make something out of it. So I came to the first, booth, and I asked in English. I said, "You speak English?" "Sure, sure." You know, I said, "So what is this?" He said, "Oh, this is a Christian convert conference." He said, "So you guys are convert?" I said, "Yeah, we are Iranian convert." Is everybody here Iranian convert? I said, "Everybody, tens of thousands." I'm not exaggerating when I say, I mean the whole park. You can't even walk. They are coming from around USA and even Canada, and even I don't know where from where. So they are coming from everywhere, and every church they have their own books to give, etc. and all of them, they are Iranians. When I saw that first time, I thought this Muslim. I said, man, this city is messed up now. They will start spreading the lies of Muhammad around. I entered the park. I found that all of those, they are ex-Muslims. And actually, when I joined the USA Army, the recruiter who I did sign the contract with, you know, he was Iranian. So I met him somewhere, like, you know, outside, not in his office. So then he said, let us go to my office. So I went to his office, and I found a big, huge cross in his table. So is that your office? You know, I want to be sure that this is his office, because sometimes they exchange this, you know, they say, like, this is not his table. He said, yeah. And I said, this is your cross? He said, yeah. I said, then you are Iranian? He said, yeah. He said, I'm convert. And this guy, wherever he go, he take the Bible with him. Him and his brother, and, you know, and the whole family. Actually, his father, at that time, he was trying to convince him to leave Islam to become a Christian. So this is an Iranian who joined the USA Army, and he have a big cross in his table, and he have the Bible in his left hand, the cross in the right hand, and wherever he go, he take the Bible with him. We never went out together. He don't have the Bible with him. I don't do that. I have a Bible in my car, but I don't carry the Bible in my hand and walk around the street. This guy, wherever he go, he carry the Bible with him. All right? So they are very good Christians, very nice people, and actually they make better Christians than those who they are born of a Christian family. The reason they are better, because they struggle to become Christians. Those who they are born of a Christian family, most of them, they don't even know what to mean to be a Christian. Those who they convert because they are truly, truly believers, not born of something they don't know what it is. So they are better preachers. They are better believers. And they are more in love with the faith. And they appreciate more what they accomplish. ACP, CNN mean Chinese national news. Chinese invade USA a decade ago. My friend, don't blame the Chinese. Don't do what the Muslims do. The Muslims, they blame the Jews for everything. Let us say, for the sake of argument, the Chinese, they control CNN. Is that their fault? That's a good question. You know what I mean? What about the owner of Fox News, who is the partner of the Saudi prince in Fox News? Go check how much the Saudi they own in Fox News. Who is the owner of Citibank? Your banks. Who is their partner? Go check who is the partner of Murdoch. So don't blame someone for doing what they think is good for them. Blame yourself for allowing such a thing to happen. Do you understand me? Do you blame the Russian to send a spy? No. I mean, everybody sent a spy. Even Israel sent a spy on us. Even Israeli, and they are supposedly our friend, they spy at USA. And USA spy at Israel. So don't put your, let's say, your bad days on someone, even if it's true. Whatever happened to you, you deserve it, because you allow it. As long as CNN is owned by somebody, and Fox News is owned by somebody, so why we listen to them? Why we take their news as a news? Obviously, it's an agenda, propaganda. I saw now Bloomberg, they have a TV station now in Arabic. Okay, who is this Bloomberg guy? Who is he? You will notice that all the news agencies is owned by people who they are really not conservative, including Fox News. Is Murdoch conservative? No, totally the opposite. So why why the TV stations sound like conservative? Doesn't make sense. The owner is not. The station is. But simply, you know, they wanna divide the cake. There's the cake have two parts. There's conservative cake and there's not conservative. So they will not leave the part which is not. There's nobody there to take, you know, to take the money from them. Right? The solution is not to take your news from ACP, mean Chinese in America. I think this is too much fiction. CIA is a Chinese in America. You are flying too much with the donkey of Muhammad. I don't blame the Chinese if they can go through some officers, they bribe them, or the Russian, or anyone, you know, and the USA do the same. I mean, war is the number one reason in war, to lose or to win, is information. As simple as that. So every army, or let us say real army, in the world have a special, big, huge departments to generate information, even about your habit for food, even about what make you upset, what make you happy, about sensitive things and insensitive things. So in the wartime, they can use those things to influence you. So those things are very normal. So if the Chinese, they are trying to have influence in USA, for why not? I mean, good for them. And we do the same. So don't blame your weakness on somebody else's strength. Are you getting my point? Don't blame your weakness in the strength of somebody else. He's strong because you're weak. As simple as that. Like now, all the Western countries are crying, okay, USA withdraw, we have, okay, why do we have to withdraw? USA is leaving, why you are leaving? Because simply, they are saying we are a bunch of potatoes around USA. Wherever USA goes, the NATO goes with them. So the NATO is like, America is like a hunting guy. A guy goes for a hunt, and he take with him some puppies. You know, Turkey, Erdogan, a puppy. Hey, Erdogan, we want you to guard the airport now. Okay, Erdogan, okay. Germany, send us 2,000 soldiers so they can just evacuate people. Okay, we send you now. So those countries in the NATO, they accepted that America is the leader and they are puppies. And when America leave, all the puppies have to leave. Other countries are different. See, the Russian, they do not need puppies to fight you. They depend on themselves. That's why they are very strong. This is why nobody dare to play with them. You see all those sanctions, you know, who dare to play with Russia? Here we go. You know, like they have a war game in Ukraine just a few weeks ago. What does that mean? They send a few ships. Stupid. I mean, this is stupidity, you know? Like, okay, so are you going to invade Russia? No. So what is this game for? Are you saying you want to fight Russia? You don't dare. So it is just a stupid, you know, it's just like, you know, like a bunch of mad people. They don't know what they are doing. And the American, they say we go there. It's a short time. It's simply a short time. Just to show, okay, we are there. And if you remember when the American, they told the Georgia, you know, oh, fight the Russian, we are with you, we support you, blah, 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 you know, okay. The stupid Georgian president, he believed it. When the Russian, they invade They called George Bush. Hey, George Bush, help us. The Russian is coming. George Bush did not even answer the phone. He's not there. Like Joe Biden now. The Prime Minister of England, he was trying to call him for the last 36 hours. Go watch the news. Joe Biden is not there. What happened? So I feel sorry really for countries who depend on others for their protection. I believe any country who depend in other countries for protection is a fool. Is a fool leader. As simple as that. This is what happened with Ukraine. They told them, we will support you, we are with you, don't worry. And the Russians, they take Crimea. Okay, what you can do now about it? Who dare even to get closer? Nobody there. The Chinese, they took the Tibet, a country of 20 million people. They took it like a snack. Who dare to ask for it? Go. So, you see, in this world, there's a big fish and there's a small fish. But if there's two big fish, they try to agree that you eat your fish, I eat mine. Don't eat all the fish, okay? Don't let us bite each other. America now, sadly, you know, they don't want anyone to be big. They want the only one to be big is us. That's it. You know, the Chinese, when Chinese are going to be big, that's not possible. How that will happen? You know, we should not allow that. As simple as that. This is the whole story. The Russian, they would be like us? No way. We will not allow that. But how come we have the right to have base everywhere? We have the right to be in every country. We have the right to tell president what to do. But other countries cannot do that. So, because of the stupid game of USA, the enemies, who they are making them enemy, like the Chinese and the Russian, they are now supporting your enemy. So now the first one who agree Taliban is a government is Russia and China. Because the Americans are doing the same against them. Anyone go against China, they support him. Hong Kong, support Hong Kong. You support their enemy, they support their, you know, they're like the enemy of those countries, they support your enemy. Very simple. How the Russian did not so what, they want to go for war because of a church? The Russian, when they want to do that, they are smarter than this. And this is not the responsibility of Russia, actually. You see, the problem is that Greece, who Turkey took more than half of it, and joined European Union, and joined NATO, and the NATO did not do anything to save the land of Greece and to save the land of Cyprus. If Greece join a united front with Russia, I don't think they will dare even to touch Greece. Greece has joined the wrong, let us say, side. As you see, the NATO, they will never do anything to Turkey. Turkey, they did just a few years ago, they took literally half of Cyprus. What the NATO did? Nothing. The Turkey is part of it. What America did? Nothing. Nobody did anything. And now, until now, they have the half of the country and they're trying to make it a state. Actually, they announced it as a state. Already. The Turkish, they make a president Turkish in Cyprus. So, Russians are smarter than this. They will not go in war with the NATO for the sake of a church. That is not even the right thing to do. Me, myself, I don't agree with it. But is war going to happen with Turkey one day between Turkey and Russia? I believe so. Always history repeats itself. You know, not long time ago, a high officer in the, I think it was the Minister of Defense of Turkey, They ask him about, do Russia feel that like Russia fear competition? He said it's not us who fear competition, it is the other side. Otherwise, anyone go against us in war, we will delete that country from this earth. Very short sentence, and he's right. What competition? What fear? The Russian, they can delete the whole earth, not only America and China and Muslim countries and everything, and Turkey. They can destroy the whole earth. So what's happening now is a game, and the victims are countries who they are between those giants, like Ukraine, Georgia, you know, the poor ones. They always abused and used. Like now, Biden, he called Romania to take there a lot of refugees. The poor Romania, what they can do? They can say no. They cannot say no to Biden. Can you believe it? They forced things on them. So they made them join NATO to be abused, to be used, not to support them. If Turkey now invade Romania, what the NATO would do? Nothing, because Turkey is part of the NATO. The same what happened with Greece. So who is going to protect Romania from invasion of Turkey? What if Americans decide not to get involved as usual? Actually, Trump, he was supporting Turkey very much. Turkey in the time of Trump, well, you know, Erdogan was going left and right because, you know, he have a friend there. When Erdogan, he converted that church into a mosque, Trump, he posted a tweet about a dish in Twitter, as if nothing happened. Yeah, there was nothing. He never actually, until now, he never said one word about Hagia Sophia. Biden, he did. He said how Trump, he allowed that. But I know Biden, he is saying that because he is not in the office. But if he is in the office, here we go, he's in the office. What are you doing about it? Nothing. But I believe that Biden, when it's come to Erdogan, is way better than Trump. Trump was a potato. I think he have a lot of money and a lot of investment in Turkey. This is why he did not go harsh in Turkey. This guy, he worship money. All of them, they worship money anyway. All of them. So what big countries they do, they use small countries or small nations or small parties. Like now Iran, they cannot fight. They cannot fight America. So what we can do? We create a party of Shia. It's called Hezbollah. And then we tell this Hezbollah to annoy America. You know what I mean? Or to annoy Saudi Arabia. They cannot go in war with Israel, but they can ask those little tiny terrorists to attack Israel. This way Israel cannot say Iran attacked us. So what they do, they use a proxy, all of them. So now Ukraine is a victim, literally is a victim, of listening to the stupid American administration. They thought that they have people behind him, so they can trust. They did not learn the lesson from other countries in the east of Europe. If now Russia decides to take all over Ukraine, who is going to stop it? Nobody. I guarantee you they will put sanctions so Russian, they cannot buy our Ford cars. They can't put sanctions on buying our weapon because they make their own weapon. Who cares? I mean, what they can do to them? Nothing. So this is why I feel sorry when I see, you know, those in the borders. You know, I believe that all the borders with Russia, they should not be enemy with Russia because they need Russia, not the opposite. America is the last one who can help them. First, they are not neighboring country. Secondly, they are hypocrite. Okay, we support Romania, but when the president of Romania came to USA, he asked, can you open visas for Romanian? He said no. Go check the news. Trump, he refused. Okay, we support Ukraine. Okay, can you open visas for Ukrainian people? No. We don't. Why not? What is the problem? Oh, they will come here, they will not leave. So you bring tens of thousands of Afghani, but you will not bring Ukrainian? You know what I mean? You bring people who used to be part of Taliban. The foreign minister of Taliban, he lives in San Francisco as we speak. The one who was foreign minister 20 years ago. He lives in San Francisco. So, you know, the truth is sad. I mean, those government, they don't present anything good. Nothing good there. Only naive people, they think that those countries, they present democracy. Yeah, we have here, like, we have a freedom. I have to say so, otherwise I will not be saying what I'm saying, right? But who cares for what I say? At the end of the day, they do what they want. This is what they do. So you have a freedom. Say Joe Biden is potato. Say Joe Biden is tomato. Throw potatoes at him. At the end of the day, he is in charge, and you are just shouting. It's smart, you know. They are in control. They have democracy, but they are in control. They control the democracy. They control the mindset of people. Okay, America went all the way to Afghanistan to fight Al-Qaeda. Okay, why you don't fight them in Syria? Why, when the Assad regime attacked the territory of Al-Qaeda, you told them to stop? Europe, the NATO, put sanctions in the Assad. Allahu Akbar. You know, you know, he is killing. This is where the terrorists live. There's hundreds of thousands of Al-Qaeda in that area, and they are way more close to Europe. Why they allow Erdogan to protect them? Everybody knows that all the weapon of ISIS and Al-Qaeda is coming from this area, the borders, which is Turkey. And this is now the biggest territory controlled by Al-Qaeda in Syria. If the Russians get close, America scream. France scream. Germany scream. European Union go crazy. They are protecting Al-Qaeda. And the excuse is a humanitarian. You know what I mean? So they support terrorism, and I believe, like, the reason they are supporting terrorism in Syria, because they don't want the president of Syria, which is became a toy of the Russian, to take over the country again. They have to leave like a pimple there, you know. So the Iranian cannot enjoy victory, and the Russian cannot enjoy victory, and the Syrian cannot enjoy victory. So we will not let you kill all the terrorists in Syria, so they can, we keep you busy with them. As simple as that. So those terrorists, they will stay there as long the West need them to stay there. So for now we protect them. And look what they do. By allowing them to stay more, now they are going to graduate generation of children who grow in schools of Al-Qaeda. Before, Al-Qaeda used to teach and under the ground. Now they have control in all this area, and all the schools teaching jihad. So in the future you have thousands and thousands of children who they are going to grow every year and join Al-Qaeda. All of this is under the blessing of the NATO. And all of them, they knew that the #1 supporter for terrorists in that territory is Turkey. Do you understand? Actually, go and watch the videos of the Turkish journalists. You know, they post videos of the Turkish intelligence smuggling weapon to ISIS. ISIS give them, when ISIS was controlling north of Syria, controlling the oil fields, ISIS gave Turkey oil, Turkey gave them weapon. They take the barrel of oil, Turkey, for $5, imagine. $5 only. This is why Erdogan is trying to gain that area, not because he is, he's fighting the what he called the Kurdish terrorist, but he wants to control the oil field. Turkey need the oil. Turkey is going crazy. There's no oil in our land, but few miles away, this land is full of oil. So what we would do? This is not about the Kurdish, the terrorist Kurdish. It's about we need to steal the oil of this country. Turkey stole everything in this territory in Syria. Trucks, even airplanes, even machines, microwaves, refrigerators, furniture, couches, all being smuggled went to Turkey. Oil, ancient stones and arts and etc., priceless, all went to Turkey. Where is America? America, CIA don't see. So journalists in Turkey, they can see, and CIA cannot see. Especially the American is here. We have a base here in the north of Syria. So what you see in the news, it's not what it's happening. And the one who claim victory over the American, you are a bunch of liars. They are leaving. They told you 5 years ago we are leaving. You don't claim victory by somebody leaving the land. You claim victory if you kick them out by fighting. Like you attack, they run away, and then that is victory. This is not what happened. And until now, the Americans are in the airport of Kabul. Until now. Why don't Taliban attack them? They don't dare. Turkey found a huge oil reserve. This is a lie. You see those fiction lies, they say they make them up before election. So fool people. In those countries, nobody count what the president say. Okay, Turkey, they found a huge oil reserve. Where it is? Why Turkey is buying oil? My friend, this is a joke. Like, the president of Syria, he announced that they found a 20-mile line of diamond under the ground. Syrian people like, wow, we got so rich. Man, 20 miles of diamond? Like what? People are hungry, suffering. So, go and make a speech for them and then let them dream. And now they are waiting for that diamond. The diamond is coming. Just wait. Right? All those promises about finding discovery, etc., in those countries run by dictators, is not trustworthy. It's a fiction. And the easiest way to find out if it's true or not, show me the oil. Just show me the oil. Where is the oil? Okay, we find a lot of oil. Where is the oil? So Israel, they found a lot of oil. Yes, they have oil and they have gas and they are saying it. It's for sale. Right? Syria, they have a lot of oil. Yes, they have. And now the Kurdish are controlling it. Erdogan, he found the oil. Where's the oil? The only oil we know Erdogan he have is his shampoo. Right? So those countries, they make a lot of promises for their citizens, especially before election. After election, forget about it. As simple as that. When the election comes, if you wanna understand the mentality of those countries, how it work, and the election time, go watch like an Egyptian movie. Like Egyptian movies, they are comedian. They are funny. Egyptian people are funny. So, like, they show you how somebody is going to the parliament, and he stopped promising ice cream, and he stopped promising microwave for every house. Every house of you will have microwave. Why people in Europe have microwave? You don't have microwave. I promise you, you will have microwave. And not only that, you will have a stove, have 2 heads. And the Egyptian poor villager, he said, like, 2 head, not only 1. I will vote for this guy. Mr. Truth, thank you for subscribing to my channel, because as you see, you cannot now post anything without subscribing. But let me show everybody what you just said. And now you will regret saying what you said. Guys, read with me and witness with me what Mr. Truth he said, just to show you how Muslims they insult their prophet. Thank you, Mr. Truth, for subscribing. Don't forget to invite your 4 wives to join. By the way, Shabir Ali have a video saying that Muslims can marry unlimited numbers. I will make a video about it. The Truth said, Christian worship their dead God. Be my witness. The Quran is a lie. Muhammad is a liar. Because this is a Muslim who is saying that Jesus is dead. Are you there, Truth? Truth, are you going to call me and tell me how you can confirm that Muhammad lied when he said Jesus is alive? I'm going with you, you know, don't worry about it. Are you going to call me? I mean, you can ask permission from your wives, you know, if they don't mind, if you did not wash dishes yet. Are you man enough to call me and tell me why you are saying that your prophet is a big fat liar, Abdul, and Jesus is dead? Because you see, either you are telling the truth, and that means Muhammad is a liar, or you are telling a lie, and you have to apologize. Which one is yours? And the funny is that your name is the Truth. Isn't it? This is really by itself is a funny, right? He know that I'm Iraqi Aramic. Let us say I'm Iraqi Aramic and stupid idiot. Just tell him, you coward. Are you happy? Are you happy for Taliban taking over? He don't dare to say I'm happy. Do he dare? Do he dare to say I support American army? He don't dare. He's a potato, he's a coward. Do he dare to say we don't practice Sharia law, we beat women? He don't dare. He's a potato, wearing burqa. Son of Mutah. So look what they do. When they try to defend their religion, they shoot their prophet Muhammad in his ass. Literally. And look now, Truth is not posting any more words. I did not say anything. I did not say you are a liar. I did not say to him, prove it. I said nothing. Now he don't want to talk about it no more. Did you notice? Are you there, Truth? Okay, Truth, now he put his tail between his legs and he is not there. He took a hike. I cannot say he took a bike because bike is shaitan. The first bicycle came to Saudi Arabia. The Sharia law police arrested the bike and they took it to the judge and they executed the bike because this is the bike of the devil. I'm not joking. This is what Saudi themselves, they told me. The first bike came to Saudi Arabia. The police arrested the biker and the bike. And then they took it to the Sharia law court. And the Sharia law court ordered to bring a guy with a big sword. And they tried to break it. They could not break it with a sword. They want to cut the neck of the devil. Truth was blocked by who? I did not block him. I did not block him. Actually, I made his message show up. Why they will block him? How you know he was blocked, Mr. Certified Donkey? How you know? Are you an admin? And he can come with a different name, no problem. I mean, what a big deal, even if he's blocked. And I say to him, you can call me in Skype if you want. Who need here the chat here anyway? It's better way only subscribe can join the chat. Yeah, why not? I mean, the one who is not willing to subscribe, why you want to join in here anyway? Don't subscribe. Anyway, I'm not going to keep this video. I just want to have a chat with you for today, and those who attend, and those who don't. You know, I don't like to keep videos about politics. Politics is dirty, and nothing there makes sense anyway. Do we have any Muslim want to say anything? So look, you know, this is why I decided today and speak about this topic. It was a surprise for me that only 2,500 American soldiers was in Afghanistan for the last year, and Taliban did not dare to shoot a bullet. 2,500 American soldiers only control a country in the size of Afghanistan, installing fear in the heart of the terrorist. The second those terrorists they heard that the 2,500 troops are leaving, they thrives. That is the truth. The stupid Biden, he do not need to leave anyway. I mean, it's just 2,500. I thought, you know, when they say we want to leave, I thought they have like 100,000. I mean, they are spending a lot of money on them. Not even a single soldier was injured. Not even one drop of blood came down from American soldier for the last 12 months. So where was Taliban? Can we get a link about the black paper? Yeah, you can, but I need to shorten that link if you want the same link, because it have Arabic in the title. Let me do this, hold on. I will shorten it for you. Give me a minute. All right, this is the link. I'm using the same link I show in the screen. About this is the link is asking about Adam crying for 100 years. You need to use Google translation because, as you see, it is in Arabic. All right. Anyway, hey, see, you have no more watchers than Zakir Naik. Why Zakir Naik? How many he have? He should have more. Actually, you know, I don't tell people about my time when I want to come, like in advance. I mean, just sometimes even like 15 minutes before I go live. Sometimes 30 minutes. Sometimes 2 hours. You know. How I can call Zakir Naik? How I can call him? You tell me. Do you have a Skype? Broken link? Okay, hold on. Let me find a different website. Have the same story. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. And those references exist everywhere. I mean, in many books, not only in one book. But let us use this one. Let us see this one. All right. Well, this one is easier. Do not need any conversion. Just open it and use Google Translation. when you try to read it. Satya Kamal saying, can I get a rice bag? Oh, what is that? Satya Kamal saying, can I get a rice bag? Somebody told you I'm a rice vendor? If you want a rice bag, maybe you can read your prophet reference about Adam crying until rivers come from his tears, and then Allah, he grow black peppers and spice, and even birds, they grow from his tears. So Satya Kamal is saying, can I get a rice bag? Are you okay, Saraya? How much what? Let me see, hold on. Why you are converting people? Ah, so she is saying that the Muslims, they convert to Christianity because they exchange Allah for 2 kilograms of rice. That's deep. Thank you, Satya. So you are saying to me that you Muslims so much truthful believer to the point you are willing to exchange your God for a rice bag. Okay, hold on. I have a different offer for you. I will give you 1 bag of rice and 1 bag of hummus. If you call me right now and leave and say I exchange Allah and I want to kick the ass of Muhammad for those 2 cases, 2 bags. What do you think? You see, I gave you a better deal. 1 rice, and record my voice and put it to Muslims. Christian Prince is giving rice bags, huh? Stupid idiot. Slow people. The verses you show has different meaning in other languages. What languages and what verses? Awis, let me tell you how I see your text. You are like a donkey. He heard a joke a week ago and now he is laughing. I did not show any verses, Abdul. Since when? When the last time I show a verse? Huh? What verses? What languages? What are you talking about? What's wrong with those people? You are the kind of a person who eat a year ago and then you do poo-poo a year after? He is from India. He is not a Muslim. He is from India. He is a Hindu. Hey, come on. Yeah, but now because he is upset of what he said, so now he deny himself. Don't you know that the Muslims, they deny to be Muslims when they face me? They are Hindus anyway. Allah himself is a Hindu anyway. The Hindus, they have a black stone. Muhammad, they have a black stone. The Hindus, they believe in a black stone which represent the man private part and the women vagina. And Muhammad, you have a black stone present the women vagina. No, and she is not Hindu. She have a Muslim name. You can tell from the last name. But because we got them busted, for she said that Muslims are leaving Islam by me because I give them a bag of rice. Okay, how I can give them a bag of rice? I want you to use your genius way. Can you help us? Can you download rice here? Can you? Stupid, silly people. You see, I believe that there's some mothers, they give birth to jewelries. And some mothers, they lay eggs. Which one is you? How silly and how stupid. But anyway, we have to agree that the chat is fun. You know, like maybe you see all those stupid things. Like, and then, you know, with this chat, you will see yourself so smart when you see those stupid people. You know what I mean? This is the benefit of it. Like, even if you are not like really so smart, you are an average person. But when you see those comments, you will say, thank God I'm not that far, man. You will say to your wife, look, see? You say I'm stupid. There's more stupid than me. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. You say I say things which is silly. Look at this guy. You know, you will be proud. Let your wife sit next to you so you can be proud. You remember Muslims, once I went to a Muslim chat room, and they say, Christian Prince, we got you busted, we have you recorded how you make people leave Islam. So I said, okay, play the record. So he played a record of me. I was joking, you know, saying, give me one Muslim to debate me, I give you 5 hamburger. You know, because nobody dared to debate me. I said, give me one Muslim to bring me one Muslim to debate me. I was saying to the Christians, not to the Muslim, bring me one Muslim to debate me, I will give you 5 hamburgers. It's joking, it's a chat room. So they have me recorded, and then they play that each time somebody come to that. He say, you want to see how Christian Prince he make Muslims leave Islam? Play the video for him, brother. And he play Christian Prince saying, bring me one Muslim, I will give you 5 hamburgers. So they said to me, you give them 5 hamburgers. Can you deny that this is your voice? So I took the microphone. I said, no, my man, I don't deny it. So are you saying that you're Muslim, you exchange your God for 5 hamburgers? You should see what happened. You should see. They never mention that topic ever again. People, they're telling me they are playing this audio all day long in their chat room. Whoever entered the chat room, hey, Christian Prince, he is giving 5 hamburgers to Muslims to leave Islam. After I said, are you saying to me that you Muslims, you are willing to exchange your God for 5 hamburgers? I agree. You do. So who wanna get 5 hamburgers and leave Islam? I will make it 6 hamburgers. And you know what? If every Muslim, he leave Islam because I give him 5 hamburgers or a rice bag, I will be bankrupt from long time. Somebody told you I have the Bank of America? I mean, do you know how many thousands of Muslims left Islam because of what I do? So imagine the poor me. I will give 5 hamburgers or a rice bag, you know. Brother, just give me your hand. Let me give you 5 hamburgers. Just to grab the sandwiches. They are in the shelf, in the chat room. Idiots. They cannot explain how people laugh at Muhammad and how we make them leave this cult. So now they have to make fictions. This is truth. He came again. Don't block him, guys. Don't block him. They worship their dead God. Okay. This is the same person. Admin, don't block him. But Mr. UK, please don't flood the chat. Okay. This is why they blocked you. I will put even your chat, your text in the screen. Well, this is what I said to you. If our God is dead, that's mean Muhammad he lie. So Mr. Yuki, you see your name was a truth and now you became Yuki. What happened to you? Somebody step in your face? How the truth became Yuki? Okay, let me try to understand. I think you are a yucky truth. Are you willing to call me humbly, to humble yourself and call me and explain to us how our God is dead? Because in my book, he's not, and in your book, he's not. Like, are you outdated software made by Taliban? Okay, now I have to block you because you keep repeating the same thing. You're a stupid monkey. Come with a different name. Repeating the same thing. You seem to be converting Hindus too. I don't know about converting. I don't know. You see, maybe she is confused about the last one who called me 2 days ago. She's from India. That woman, she was not a Hindu. She was a Muslim, correct? Do you remember? She asked us just to pray to her mother, her Muslim mother. So she wasn't a Hindu. But I don't know about Hindus who became Christians because of me. I cannot even count one person I know. You know? And why I want to hide it if this is true? I mean, I will be proud about it. But I don't remember anyone. But maybe people, they watch my videos and they became, why not? Is that a bad thing? I have atheists became Christians. I have Muslims became Christians after calling me. But a Hindu, I don't remember. I don't know. If somebody knows, remind me. I will be happy actually to do that. Why not? I will be so happy and proud of the Lord's support to me. You see, there's many things I can be proud about. Number one, there's people who I do not know. I never met. I never seen. I never talked to. I never heard their voices. Yet they go and they support me. Isn't it that amazing? Isn't it this is beautiful? I believe this is very beautiful. We give our books for free, right? But if a Christian prince, he cannot have support, how he can give his books for free? I mean, all of us, we have to pay for our bills, right? All of us, we have to pay for gas, we have to pay. I cannot go to the gas station and say, hey, I'm a Christian prince, give me gas for free. So, I am very proud about a lot of people who do a lot of good things. And they don't want me to know who they are, and they don't even know who I am. That is wonderful. Same time, I'm so proud that there's many of those who donate, they are ex-Muslims. Isn't it amazing that the Lord, He changed their heart from someone who hate me to death to someone who donate to me, to support what I do? Isn't it amazing? If you go right now to Patreon, and if I show you, for sure they are using their own, I mean, whatever names they want, but they are ex-Muslims. Isn't it that beautiful? I am proud that there is Muslims who used to curse me or even threat to kill me, and they became Christians after hearing me. So I can say there's many things we can be proud about, but none of them is me. You know, me, the person, I'm the same as you. I cannot claim good of myself. You know, I do sin, you do sin, all of us, we are sinners. No one is good but God. But the good God, He made the good heart of yours be here and support what we do. And I understand that, you know, people, they love things which is for free, right? But they don't appreciate things for free usually. People, they think things is valuable only if it's for money. One of the seminars I was doing, I gave my books for free. The minister of the church, he said, for free? I said, yeah, for free. He said, we should not pay anything? I said, no. He like, I saw his eyebrows going up, like, you know, like for free? It's not unusual. But in fact, it's not for free. In fact, there is somebody paid for it. You know what I mean? We gave them for free. I'm talking about printed books. You deliver by hand, not a file download from the internet. Somebody have to pay for those books. Yet people, they think it's for free. Well, you took it for free, but it's not for free. And what we do here is for free, but in fact it's not. Somebody have to pay for it. Somebody have to pay for it from his life, from his time, and even from his money. Even your funeral, my friend, is not for free. Adam Seeker, he said, who is Adam Seeker? Is he a person in the chat? I don't see his text. Adam Seeker, he said, I don't see anyone in the chat his name, Adam Seeker. Anyway, God is good, and God can make miracles, you know. He can change the heart of people. He can switch, you know. Paul himself, he used to go after Christians to kill them. You know, he hated them to death. He hated Christianity. He hated Christ. Paul himself, remember that, right? Right? Adam Seeker. Anyway, do we have any Muslim have any comment, anything to say? Anyone? Any Muhammadan? Did I lose my connection? No, it looked fine. Somebody is asking me about the verses in the Quran, in the chapter 9. Well, this is supposedly a verse about the kuffar. So simply Allah is saying that Allah blind their eyes so they will not believe and they will not hear, and He blocked their ability from seeing the truth, which is again proving that Muhammad saying that his God is the devil, because why Allah he don't want the non-believers not to see and not to believe? You know what I mean? It doesn't make sense. But as usual, Muhammad, he had no choice but he tried to explain why those people don't believe in him. He claimed that his God made him not to believe. When they asked Muhammad, where is Allah? You know, or somebody says, where is Muhammad? We cannot see him. So Allah, he says, Allah, he blocked their eyes so they cannot see. Any Abdul? I give up. I am out of Christianity. Okay, Rajav. So you are Christian, Rajav? You must be a very good Christian. Okay, as long as Rajav, you grow up as a Christian, do you like to call me and tell me how good a Christian you were? Because I believe that you are lying to us. You've never been a Christian. You are just a Muslim full of pain of seeing many people leaving Islam. James saying, sorry, CP, you know that if 666 is mark of the beast or the devil number, then why the name of Muhammad is 666 by M13 X9 117 etc. You see, I don't wanna like make Muhammad is the one who is the sign of the devil or 666. I have many reasons, but what I need to know, what I need to tell actually, that the Bible says who is Antichrist? Is the one who denied the Father and the Son, correct? So the Bible speaks about the Antichrist and Antichrist. So there is Antichrist in general. Now some Christians, they say the Antichrist is one person only. The Bible confirms who is the Antichrist is the one who denied the Father and the Son. but there's millions, right? There's billions. So whoever denied the Father and the Son is Antichrist. Muhammad is one of them. Now, let us say Muhammad, he is the most evil one. But I don't see that he fit to be the Antichrist. You see, the Antichrist have to be someone is equal to the devil. Someone very powerful. You know what I mean? Who is anti-God? Satan. Satan who want to be God. So Muhammad is just a potato. Muhammad is a tool in the hand of the devil. He is not qualified to be the Antichrist. You see, even when Muhammad he described that the Antichrist will come, by agreeing that there is someone who is Antichrist in Islam, he agreed that Jesus is God. Correct? Because why Satan he want to be Antichrist, not anti-Allah? Do you understand? Like now, if somebody he hate, let us say, Trump when he was a president, okay, and then he says, I am the anti McDonald. I mean, this is stupid. What McDonald? What Trump have to do with McDonald? Hey, my keyboard is not working no more. Man, I have to click many times. All right. So as long Muslims they agree that Satan himself is Antichrist, they agreed without knowing that Jesus is God. Even Muhammad in the hadith he said, he mentioned Al-Masih al-Dajjal, between two brackets the Antichrist, in the presence of the people, and he said, verily Allah is not one-eyed, but the Messiah is one-eyed. Do you see what he said? Remember this guy, he claimed to be the real Messiah, the one who is the Masih al-Dajjal, which means the false Messiah, or the Messiah the liar. He is going to claim to be the Messiah. Muhammad confirming, saying, you should know that your God is not one eye. The true Messiah is not like this guy. This hadith destroy all of Islam. Are you with me? Oh, I have somebody, his message is blocked by mistake. Sorry for that. I was trying to copy a message and I blocked your message. So do you see it, people? This hadith in the front of us proving that Jesus is God. Christian Prince, why must person pay money dowry in Islam to marry a woman when Muhammad did not pay? You see, the dowry, it's not a problem really to pay a dowry. But in Islam there is not really a dowry as much it is a payment for sexual contract. However, Muhammad, why he will pay? He have an exception. He is a prophet. And always scams, they are above the law they make. You see, when you want to know if a president or a leader or a prophet is a fake or false prophet, see if he follow what he say. Correct? So if he preach dignity and he is not, if he preach not to fornicate and he does, if he preach, see what he do. Muhammad, he say something, he do the opposite, and this is one of them. So he want to have women for free, and not only that, he made chapter in the Quran speaking about women, they offer themselves for sex for free. Right? But going back to our story here, the false Messiah who is claiming to be God, Muhammad is confirming two things in this hadith in front of us. That Allah is a man, because the false Messiah, he's coming as a man. So why the Muslim will be confused about him? You know what I mean? So how the Muslim will differentiate between Allah and the false Messiah? Show me where in the Quran the verse says to be a terrorist. All the Quran. You know? But if you want to see a specific verse saying the word literally, no problem. There's many of them. Chapter 3, verse 151. Chapter 8, verse number 12. Chapter 33, verse number 26. Chapter 59, verse number 2. There's many. But this one as an example. That the angels, they support the Muslims in their war, and when a Muslim, he cut the neck and the fingers of installing terror in the heart of this believer, the angels are doing that with him. You see it? It's hard to follow up with all those comments. Do we have any Muslim want to say anything? Can you show us the video and the link of a Muslim? Just search for Anjam Shawadri, interview BBC. Anjam Shawadri, interview BBC. It's an old video, so it's going to be like not a good quality. That is the video. Mr. FHSFL Thor, aren't you afraid from Allah Azab? Okay, let's show what this Muslim here is saying. He is saying to me in Arabic, supposedly. So he know Arabic word. You know one Arabic word, and that's it. He decided to use it with me. You want to use his Arabic skills, what you can do. Aren't you afraid from the torture of Allah? That's what he's saying to me. My friend, let me show you that there's no Allah and there's no torture. I can prove it to you in a second. Look, Muhammad, he said the same to the Christians in his time. He said, if you don't believe in Allah, Allah now is going to erase your face. Allah will erase your eyes. Allah will erase your mouth. Now, the same he did to the Jews, and he made them monkeys and pigs. So your prophet, he said the same to the Christians in his time. The Christian, they laugh at him. Until now, can you find me one Christian, Allah, he erased his face? Are you there? This is a threat made by Allah 1400 years ago in the time of Muhammad. Who is the only one I know, like he is, Allah, he did something to him, is Sam Shamoun. He lost his hair. But his face is fine. I think your Allah, he used the wrong words. He wanted to say, I'm going to make you lose your hair. Right? I think somebody add those words. I mean, look, erase your face, making your face backward, your neck backward, like, you know, you're backward, your head will be in the front, your back of your head will be in the front, and your front will be in the back, and Allah will erase your eyes and your eyebrows, you know. But this is not what happened. And you cannot say that this will happen in the judgment day, because he said the same as we did to the people of the Sabbath, which means he would do it now. Why did God allow Northern Africa and Levant once Christians devote become Muslim? I don't know what do you mean by he let and became Muslims. First of all, Who said to you that God, he led them and he don't let them? God, he created us, and he says, not everyone say to me, Lord, Lord, will enter the kingdom of my Father, but the one who do his will. So people are free. They have a choice to choose between the will of God and the will of the devil. So you can choose one. We Christian, we don't believe in the predestiny. We believe in your own decision. You decide what you want to be. So your statement doesn't make sense. So, you know, Muhammad, obviously, he was desperate, trying to scare people to join him. And he did his first terrorist threat. This is a terrorist threat trick. He said, let me terrify them. Let me see if there's some naive will be scared from this threat. And then they will believe in me. But nobody believed. Right? No, this video will not be kept because we speak about politics unless I have to do editing. I don't know. I have a guy here. His name is Rajiv, and he is upset. Hey, Rajiv, do you like to call me? Because you see, you speak English maybe better than mine, but none of the words you say make sense. You are like a person who went inside a restaurant and he was eating for 3 hours, and then after he finished, he said the waiter, where is the food? None of your words make sense. From your perspective, they are wrong, and from their perspective, you are wrong. But isn't it you who said to us you are wrong a few minutes ago? So what does that mean? Are you dumb? From your perspective, you're wrong. From your perspective, you're wrong. Is that a discovery? Honestly, do you work in Discovery Channel? You know, I was thinking where I saw you first time, I think you work in Discovery Channel. Because you just discovered that. I mean, it took you like a long time, man. I mean, this is a lot. Did you have copyright over this statement? Because people, they will start using it now. I want you to register it, and maybe you can sell it for money. Like, can I borrow this statement and make it the title of my book? Mr. Rajiv? I mean, Rajiv, where are you coming from, my friend? Like, did Biden drop you somewhere? Because this is Joe Biden talking. It's like, you know, the thing. Like, the thing from their perspective is the thing, and then the thing from their perspective is the thing. So then their perspective is the thing. And you know the thing. Where does people coming from? What they eat, what they eat. I mean, okay, today is Saturday. What you ate? Why to fail in Muhammad conquer? Well, God did not allow it. People allow it. You see, people, they ask silly questions, by the way. I don't know. I don't want to insult you, my friend. Why God allow Jerusalem to be conquered? Which one is more important? Actually, God, he leave his protection from people when they are deceived, when they are corrupt. So, in certain time, there's corrupt kings. All those failures is because of corrupt kings, not because God allow it. Always you bring lose or win when you are corrupt. The Muslims themselves, they lost. They lost always, actually. Since 14 years now, where is their win? They took Constantinople. Here we go. Our army is just leaving Afghanistan. For 21 years we are there. If we take it forever, we can stay. If they have the will to take like a whole country forever, they can. Who's going to kick them out? Who can kick America out? Taliban? They can nuke them in 2 seconds. So, I don't want to see silly stuff. You know, you want to be smart, be smart. How come you don't ask how God allowed the Jews to take Jerusalem back again? But you ask how come they lost it? Silly, you know. So we don't blame God for winning or losing. We blame ourselves. The Bible says the sun will rise over the bad ones and the good ones, which means God is watching the one who do evil and the one who do good, and then God will judge. This is why there's a judgment day. If a man now come to kill me and he shot me, why God allowed this man to shoot a Christian prince? Why not? Is God going to stop every criminal? But if God is not going to allow bad things to happen, then you in yourself will not exist. You are the first bad thing, and me and all of us, we do bad. All of us, we do bad. So if God is against bad things to happen, none of us should exist. Did Muhammad save girls from being buried? That's a lie, my friend. You see, the verse the Muslims they talk about have nothing to do with baby girls. It's talking about the soul. When the soul is buried, the soul, the person who died or he was killed, so that soul or that body will be asked, for what reason you've been killed? The Muslim, they come with interpretation saying that this is about babies or infant girls. That's a lie. Because if this is true, then there's no women left in Arabia. Right? If the Arab are killing their babies, the baby girls, so where they will get the babies then? Because if there's no female, there's no children no more. So if you read the verse, you will see it says when they ask the soul, not the infant, who is the one is, you see the translation says here, it says when the female infant. Where Muslims, who can show me the word female and the word infant in Arabic? Nowhere. So where is the word female? Why you are adding things? They assume that this is about a female because it says, or it's coming as a female, but this is about the soul. Is النفس قتلت. And actually this is not my interpretation, this is an interpretation of many Muslims. Mr. Razar, you need to call this and that. I don't call people. If they want, they can call me. All right. So where it says buried alive, nowhere it says buried alive. Mu'uda is to bury, not alive. There's nowhere. The word alive is not there. The word alive is not there. You see, just, let me teach you a trick. You can take the translation, take the Arabic, take it to Google and paste and see that those words don't exist. And you see here it says the souls, the souls, the souls. Do you see it? So this is about the souls. So the souls of those who their body is buried, they will join together, and then that soul will be asked, why you were killed? That body will be asked, why you been killed? Do you see it? I mean, it's in front of you in the verse. Do you understand? Where is this guy, Rajaf? Here, Rajaf, take care. No, I don't want you here. You know, you are just like a mosquito going around my nose. You don't want to call me and you say poo-poo. Do whatever you want. Don't come here again. I'm done with you. So do you see how they lie? Does it say in front of you? This is their translation. When the soul shall be joined with their bodies. Okay? Okay. And then, what is the word female? It says al-maw'uda. This is about the dead body. Jutha. Jutha in Arabic is a female word. It's a dead body. It's a, when somebody dies, a man or a woman, doesn't matter, jutha. So when that body join the soul, which means they come back to life, is going to be asked, for what reason you are killed? Not buried alive. There's nothing called buried alive. They always lie. Anyhow, if everybody bury his daughter because he's afraid of shame, well then, how Muhammad is even born? How Umar is born? How Abu Bakr is born? Remember, because we need females, we have to come through a mother, and she is a female. If the Arab are burying their females, that means we have no females left. And just to confirm to you one thing, Islam bury the women alive. It is Islam who bury a woman alive. Have you ever seen a woman go into the beach wearing burqa? Isn't it this is a barrier? So you force her to wear a black coffin and you say she's alive? You understand? What the difference between a dead human inside a box and a person you force him to walk with a black burqa when the degree is 120? Do you know how hot it goes in Afghanistan? How hot it goes in Mecca? 50 something in the sun, 54 sometime. Even car can be melted. So you are in this heat and now you have to wear a burqa. And not only that, they are asking that they should make the women have only one eye. They want to bury even her eyes. Actually, Muhammad is the first one who told the women to bury their eyes. If you remember the story, of the blind man who come to Muhammad. What Muhammad he said to them, to his wives? Wear the hijab. Put the hijab. The wives, they said, what's wrong with this keyboard? Unbelievable. I will try to find it. So when the blind man he came, Muhammad he ordered his wives to hide themselves, not to wear hijab, only to hide behind a curtain, because hijab really is not a clothes to wear. Hijab is a curtain. Let us see. I will try to find the hadith. So the wife, they said to him, but he's a blind. He cannot see us. He said, he is a blind. Are you? Can you believe it? So Muhammad, he want to bury the women. Even inside her house, she have to be hidden. Even if the guy in front of her, she is blind, he cannot see. How you can be How you can be a stupid fool like this? And if this is what Muhammad he did, that means Muslim women, they cannot go in the street. Because the purpose of the curtain, that women, they cannot see. Read carefully. This is a Sahih Hadith. See, look how many repeat it, you know. So the blind man, he came. The wife of Muhammad reporting, Salama, I was with the messenger, along with Maymuna, another woman, you know, he has having 3 sons. When Ibn Maktoum, he came, and he was a blind man. He came to visit him. This incident between 2 brackets took place after the order of hijab. The Prophet told us to hide ourselves from him. Oh, what? To hide ourselves from him. And observe hijab. We said, oh Messenger of Allah, but he's blind and unable to see us, nor does he know us. He replied, are you blind, unable to see? Do you see the stupidity? So what happened here, Muhammad is stupid, and his wives get him busted. And now after he made this statement, Islam have a new rule, that women, they cannot go even in front of a blind man. They have to hide themselves. And look, the stupidity. He said to them, he told us to hide ourselves from him. Did you see what he says? To hide ourselves from him. But he's blind. Do you see the stupidity? And after his wives get him busted, which means he's a stupid fool, he have to come with different reason now. First he said hide yourself from him, which means he is the one who is going to see you. Because when I say I'm going to hide myself from you, that's mean I am saying you can see me. If I'm already hiding from you, why I want to hide myself? So after they get him busted that he is a stupid fool, he had to fix it. So he said, what about you? Are you blind too? So now we have a rule that Muslim women, they should not see men at all. So all the practice of Islam is false for women. Women, they should not walk in the street. They should be always behind the curtain. They should be hidden even from a blind man. Even a blind man, they should hide behind the curtain from him. Prove me wrong. See the stupidity? Anyway, I think we are done for today. I'm not going to keep this video. It's just politics and things, you know. I always try to keep only what is good about religion. So we will delete this video. I will not keep it. And I hope maybe tomorrow or the day after. Don't forget to subscribe and join us in Patreon. At least you can receive notification when we are going to go live. Why Muslims are scared of women? They are not scared of women, but it's a man-made religion made by the man for the man, and women are toys for them. This is not about being scared of the women. It's about they don't trust their women. Muslim men, they don't trust their women. Muslim men, they think their women, they are lousy. Muslim men, they will think that if a man see their wives, he will sleep with them, and if the wife, she will be easy. This is what it's meant. You see, if I am there and a blind man come in to see me, why I would be worried about the blind man coming to my house? You tell me. I'm there. It's about a person who have no self-confidence. A person he think that his wife, she will find someone else look better than him, or maybe is nicer than him, or it's just going to cheat. This is about a person he think that his wife, she will jump in any man she see. This is about a person who he think that when a man he walk by, the wife, she will cheat. And when a man he sees his wife, there is something will happen between them. Correct? If a man he trusts himself, if a man he trusts his wife, if the woman trusts her husband, there is no need for all of this. Do we agree? If a woman she is bad, it doesn't matter how many hijab she wears, she will be bad. Doesn't matter where you put her. Even if you put her inside a box, she will cheat. Same for the man. In the Middle East we say, you cannot make the tail of a dog straight. So Islam established insecure contract of men and women. So the man is like a dog watching the woman, because she is the prey for every meal. So Islam make her like a piece of meat. Everybody want to grab a piece. And the male who own this piece of meat, he have a duty to protect this piece of meat, because otherwise there's other dogs will eat her. In Christianity, we don't have such a thing. If my wife, she will be bad, that's bad for her, not for me. If she cheat for herself. You know, what is my sin? Why I'm insecure? Why I am insecure? What I'm afraid of? If a woman she want to be bad, well, she is bad for herself. The one who cheat, he is cheating. The one who steal, he is stealing. And if you believe in God, then God will deal with people. Why I will be insecure? Islam make you always insecure. And obviously Muhammad is not a self-confident. He is afraid even a blind man, he can get the attention of those females and like him more. This is how bad he is. Even a blind man, he is a risk in the house of Muhammad. A person who do wrong, he do wrong for his own. A person who do good, he do good for his own. And if Muhammad, he have, even Allah, he told him that at-tayyibatu lit-tayyibin, the good women, Allah will make them marry good men. And bad women, Allah will make them marry bad men. Khabithatu lil-khabithin. And by the way, this verse in the Quran proving that Muhammad is a fraud again. Because if bad men only marry bad women, and good men, Allah will marry them only. See here, this is destiny. It's about destiny. So if the destiny, as we see in chapter 24, and look at the first translation, bad statement are for bad people. What bad statement? Change the translator, just to show you how the Quran changed just by changing the translator. Bad statement. Suddenly, bad females became bad statement. Can you believe it? Look. See, in the other translation it says bad statement. Here we have women. Do you see how the line translation? So look, read with me. This is chapter 24, verse number 26. Impure women are for impure men, and impure men for impure women, which is stupid to repeat twice. And pure men for pure women, and pure women for pure men. But is that true? This verse alone is enough to prove Islam to be false. Because if this God, he make only good women marry from good men, and bad women marry from bad women, that's mean the whole earth now have either good spouse or bad spouse. Same time we find that in the Quran, that Aisha and Hafsa, they are making an attack on Muhammad, so they are bad women. Even the Quran called Saghat Aymanahum, which means they became kuffar. Their heart became close to be kafir, infidels. So they are bad. But the verse saying Allah will marry only bad women to a bad man. Zainab, the wife of Zayd, his son. His son Zayd, he went to the Muhammad. He says, my wife, she's so proud. She called me names. She's a bad woman. Please let me divorce her. This is what they say in their book. So if if the bad man marry only bad women, and then Muhammad, he have Zainab. Do you see the stupidity? Are we listening? Yeah, somebody's saying he is recording. Well, I don't know. If you want to keep only the part about religion, I don't want to keep politics, really. I don't like politics. And it's, 3 hours and 11 minutes. It's better not to, what I delete, just delete. Don't worry, we will talk about the same topic. I mean, tomorrow, the day after, no problem. It's not something you will miss. We are here always to expose the lies, non-stop. And actually, even if now I stop making videos forever, that's it. I have 1 million videos on YouTube, all over the internet. I mean, I guarantee you, not even after 10 centuries from now, you will, my videos will stay there. That's it. And my books will stay there. That's it. Anyone who have my books, you have Islam under your shoe. Granted. Okay? So anyway, I want to say thank you guys for being here. And I wish you a happy Sunday for those who their Sunday start. Here it is still Saturday. So until, can you do video on someday, show how Da'if Hadith, humiliation for them? There is no need to make a video about it. Da'if Hadith simply is an excuse, because even Da'if is accepted. How many times we play the video of Sheikh Hamza saying Da'if, the argument he said, this is his quotation, the argument of a weak Hadith is a weak argument. Correct? So always when you refute Muslim about the weak Hadith thing, show them the videos of this Sheikh. The argument of weak hadith is a weak argument. And he said, and I'm quoting, weak hadith did not flunk, it passed. Correct? We are just quoting, it passed. That's why it's called weak. It's called weak, not because it's rejected. It's called weak because it's accepted. So the stupid ones, they use this statement saying weak for anything, thinking by saying that they escape the stupidity of Muhammad. But the fact weak is accepted. That's why we call it weak. You do not say it's rejected. You know what I mean? That is a different word. So you say it's weak. It's like, and actually Hamza himself, he explained, he says A, B, C, D. So D is D. It's not rejected. It passed. This is his, I'm just using his words. He said D is not thrown out. D, it passed. So there's ranks for the hadith supposedly, which mean how much we can say it's 100%. So the weak one, like maybe 55%, maybe 45%. We are not really weak, but we cannot say it's wrong. That's why it's called weak. All right. Fatih Al-Bari says the same, that weak passes, even rejected can still pass. Yeah, depend in the one who is reading. You see, Islam is very flexible. Those pants who they can fit many sizes, that is Islam. Stretch, depend in the situation. So if a person from Taliban, he come to USA, he will say, I'm against beating women. He go to Afghanistan, he say, I support beating women. He come to USA, he says the Quran did not say beat women, he says beat them lightly. And like just touch them. He go to Taliban, he go to Afghanistan, he beat them for real. So it's very flexible cult. Because they are ashamed of it. They change their answers depend in the location and the timing. Depend they are talking to who. When a Muslim he speak to African, he tell him, do you know what the white man did to you? He took you as a slave. But he will not say to him, and he will say to him, do you know that Bilal, he became a Muslim? But Bilal was a slave of Muhammad. So if the bad man is the white man who took the black man as a slave, how your prophet he owned slaves? And Muhammad he died and still Bilal was a slave. And then he went to Abu Bakr and he begged him saying, please, please release me. If you bought me for the sake of Allah, well, let me go for the sake of Allah. So the poor person, they fool him, they made him fight for them, go for war for them, and then still they will not release him. How many slave girls Muhammad he have? How many slave women he have? My Pope, he said, proselytizing. I don't know what the word proselytizing mean, but my friend, first, he is not my Pope. Secondly, I am very sure, even though I do not know what that word mean, you are insulting your prophet, are you? The action of attempting to convert someone from one religion, belief to another. Ah, okay. He said that? Well, if he said that, that means he's a donkey, like your prophet. Are you happy now? If he said that. But I think you're lying. Because the Bible says, go and teach and preach all the word. That's the duty of every Christian. So you're lying. As usual. But for us, we don't care who is the name of the person. If somebody says something stupid, we say he's stupid. If he says something smart, we say he's smart. If he said something donkey says, I would say he's donkey. But you, because you are a certified donkey, you lie about what he say. For he himself, he baptized many people, including Muslims. Like I remember in the Easter, he baptized a Muslim, and him and his family converted to Islam. He baptized them in Rome. So why you are lying? Anyway, I want to say thank you guys for being here. And as they say in China, he left as a donkey, he never came back as a horse. But we do try our best to make the donkey act like a horse. It's a very hard mission. But don't be a donkey. God, he did not make you a donkey. To be a donkey is a choice you make. To be a horse is a choice you make too. Do you want to debate Shabir Ali? You see, have you ever heard of Shabir Ali debating? Since when? They don't debate. And he will bring books with him, and he will read for them what this guy said, what that guy said, but he don't debate. See, those are not debate. Those are like just stupid things. Anyway, this is their channel. They can do whatever they want. A debate is when people, they are truthful and they give answer based on their belief. Not she said, he said. Shabir Ali, just wait. I'm not going to be there, Just wait. He will show you a book of somebody, he wrote a book. Okay, so what does this have to do? What does this have to do with the topic? He never answered a question, and those people there, Roger or David, they never corner a Muslim to answer. It's like a, it's like, he said, she said. This is not a debate. Debate is, you try to corner me if I'm lying, and I try to corner you if you're lying. That's the whole idea. And especially we are talking to a Muslim. A Muslim always, the best way of defense is lying. Islam without lies dies. So if they are not willing to corner, if they are going to make 5 minutes for this guy, 5 minutes to this guy, so this guy, he say whatever he want, this guy, he say whatever, and between we throw a lot of lies, and then the lies goes in the waves, in the form of the waves. That is not a debate. So for me, I don't believe that they ever have a debate with anyone. Like they go and they speak with this Uthman. Is that a debate really? It's a joke. It's like two kids having fun. There's no real debate. Remember one thing. First of all, debate cannot happen between a liar and a truthful person, because the liar will lie and he will not give a truthful answer. So where is the debate? So the only way to have a debate, to be called a debate with a Muslim, is you insisting and you confronting the lies. Not just listen to the lie and give response without exposing the lies. And this is what they do in those debates. 5 minutes for me, 5 minutes for you, and the debate is already written a week or 2 weeks in advance. Like, why even we know what the topic? Why we need to know the topic? So we can prepare the lies. You know what I mean? If those who are going to debate, they knew the topic and they are ready anytime. Why we need to choose a topic 2 weeks in advance? Just let us have a debate. Tell me what is good about Islam. He mentioned salvation, we go for salvation. So choosing a topic is a sign of somebody preparing for something wrong. A person who have the knowledge, he do not need to prepare for a debate. Like now, if a Muslim, he call me, do I know what he will call me about? I don't know. Call me. Whatever he throw at me, he have to deal with it. And they do that in the chat sometime. And sometimes they call. So, those are not a debate, those are a waste of time. And actually, always they give advantage to the Muslim in a Christian channel. If you remember, David Wood, he invited a guy from Pakistan, I forgot his name, to his channel, and supposedly there's a debate between him and Sam Shamoun. The guy, he was rambling for an hour or saying things was not true and blah 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 blah, you know, and he gave him extra time because suppose he's a guest, you know, like the guest, come on, you know. And then when the time come, they gave him a chance to talk about a million things. How come you choose a topic and then the guy was throwing a million things at you and now it is time for you to answer? But the things he throw at you need 10 days to answer. So the Muslim, they don't go consistent with the topic. They throw a lot of things at you. And then when you try to answer, you have to answer all of this in the 5 minutes. It's foolish. You can't do that. It's impossible. So they don't enforce a topic. They don't enforce rules. They don't know how to debate. And it's a childless argument. So I don't see any debate there. Yeah, smoke him or not, you know, the guy still, he got away with a lot of lies he said, because the time you gave him is not enough. You see, it's easy to make accusation. Because I can say one sentence and then a person, he need maybe an hour to explain or to answer about that sentence. But as long they claim that they have a topic, why the moderator don't say, hey, stop. This is not the topic now. So we wait until he finished 20 minutes. And then after he finished, we say, oh, this is not our topic? What kind of moderator you are? Either you have a topic or the topic everything. If the topic is everything, then there is no time limit. Let us have a crossfire debate. Not 5 minutes for me, 5 minutes for him. right? I don't know what this Abdul was saying in Arabic. It's what deleted. Let me see if I can read it so we can laugh. Yeah, I cannot see it. View the message. Hold on. Oh, okay. So this Muslim here, let me show you what he was saying, so we can laugh. Just to show you how Muslims, when they have no refutation and they have no answer, they say stupid things. We say to them, the Quran says Muhammad, the sun set in murky water. They give you this. A clear sign of stupidity. Copy paste, but they do not know what they are copying and they do not know what they are pasting. I never, I never saw a Muslim, he knows what he's talking about. Allah is going to save those who they fear him. But isn't it Allah, he says, وَمَا مِنْكُمُ إِلَّا وَارِدُهَا. Not a single one of you, but he will enter hell. So the stupid you who quote me this verse. Huh? Although this is not the verse you quoted for me. I think this is the verse. This is a chapter, oh no, sorry. Chapter 19, the verse is quoting. Chapter 19, hold on. Chapter 19, verse number 71. Read and laugh. I am the one who's quoting this one, sorry. Not even one of you, the translation says, but will pass over it. That's a lie. It says, وَمَا مِنْكُمُ إِلَّا وَارِدُهَا. Not a single one of you, but he will enter hell. So how Allah will save you? Change the translator. Let us see. Pass over it. You see the lies? Let me show you the interpretation for the verse. Not a single person, but he is going to enter hell. Who said that? Allah. Read and laugh. Allah, he promised every single Muslim to enter hell. With no exception. And then the Muslims, they say, oh, exception the Prophet, they will not do that. Nowhere it says that. It says, وَمَا مِنْكُمُ إِلَّا وَارِدُهَا. Not a single one of you, but he will enter hell. Not a single one, but he will enter hell. Read it carefully. So the one who posed for me the verse saying that Allah will save those who fear him, that is a stupid, is against the Quran. Because as you see, Allah, he promised you that you will enter hell. It's a must. It is not only it will happen, it's a destiny. It's a decree. Do you see it? And this is what happened. This is why Muslims, they will, like, why Shabir Ali want to debate or, go in David Wood channel? Why he don't do that with me? He's no match. There we can lie, we can play games. Here, his tail will be cut off pieces in 2 minutes. This is why all of them who claim that they can debate, they are willing to debate any Christian except me. Correct? They asked Shabir Ali, why you don't debate Christian Prince when you are going to debate him? He promised ABN TV to debate me. We scheduled a debate and then he ran away. He bought my book. He said to himself, uh-oh, he searched my name and he said, uh-oh. Right? Actually, if you go right now, ask David Wood, say to him, why you don't debate Christian Prince? And I will speak to him in a very respectful way. You will notice that always, people who speak in a respectful way, I speak to them always in respect. If somebody want to be rude, I will be rude. Go and see all the sheikhs who spoke to me. As long as a person is speaking to me and he is a gentleman, I will speak to him as a gentleman. If you want to speak as a trashy person, I will whip the floor with his face. Very simple. So I will treat him very nice. But still he will not dare to do it. Because, you know, they knew they are not, you know, debaters, and then they are no match. They have no knowledge. They have just a bunch of silly, stupid things to say to people, to lie to them, to fool them. Anyway, as long as you are saying there is a debate, I will let you go. And I'm not going to keep this video. For me, it's not really worth it. Politics is dirty. Just I like to share my opinion about the stupidity of this world. So I say, thank you, Biden, for being stupid, so we can get rid of you and from the Democrat in the coming election in the Congress. Thank God that we have a fool in the house. Sometimes you have to thank God for the fool. Because a smart and bad, that is bad for us. A smart and bad, that is bad for us. A smart and fool, that's very good. This is why we laugh at Muhammad. He was bad, but he was a fool. If Muhammad don't say those fool things contradicting himself, we will not be today able to expose him. Do you understand? And there is no exception in this, you know, case. The bad is bad, and the fool cannot change himself. He had to say something foolish always. So I want to say thank you guys for being here. May the Lord bless you all, and I pray to the Lord to give you a good weekend. Don't forget to pray to our sister, the one who converted to Christianity a few days ago from India. She became a Christian. Her mother, she have a cancer, and her mother, she's a Muslim. But still, we pray to the Lord. We pray to the Messiah. So the Lord, he will support this poor woman. She's a Muslim, yes, but she is a human being, and she needs our prayer. So we pray for her, and we pray to Jesus, even though she is praying to Allah, praying to the wrong God. So we pray to Jesus to forgive her, for she is misleaded. We pray to Jesus to help her, to heal her, for she is misleaded. We pray to Jesus that he open her eyes, for she is misleaded. So we as a Christians, we pray even for those who hate us, as the Lord, he says, pray for them, forgive them, bless them, those who curse you. So we pray to this lady. Her name is Rafat. She is the mother of the Indian lady who converted to Christianity 2 days ago or 3 days ago. We pray that the Lord will heal her. We pray he will ease her pain, and we pray the most important, he will save her and she will accept Christ, and maybe the Lord, he will make a miracle using her, so the whole family will see the truth, and the truth will set them free. In his name we pray. Thank you all for being here. May the Lord bless you, and I will see you soon again. Christ is Lord, Islam is false, and we prove it every day. Take care.